Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check. Hello, check, check. Hey, Jid. Hello. One sec. I'm just gonna let you guys in. Hello. Hi there. This is Abi from MuzikClass. So you guys just joined us. We just went live. So can you please type on the chat your name and where you are from? Okay. Please type on the chat your name and where you're from. Okay. Hi guys. Can you guys see me and hear me? Do you guys see me and hear me? Just type on the chat, okay? Hello, hello. Hope you guys can hear me. Please type on the chat. You guys will see the chat button on the bottom. Okay, so let me know if you guys can find it. There should be a chat button in the bottom. Just check in the bottom, okay? Just waiting for a few more guys to join in, all right? Just let me know, guys, if you can see me and hear me. Just type on the chat. Guys, just join with your audio. Just check your audio settings. You guys can turn on your video if you want. Hello. Hey, Philip. Hi, welcome. Can you please type on the chat if you can hear me and see me? Okay, please type Y in the chat if you can see me and hear me, all right? Okay, okay. Please check your audio settings. Hey, Philip. Or who's that? Hey, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? No? Just check your audio. Just check your audio. Okay. Click on the gear button. Just click on the little upper sign beside the audio, and you can fix your audio. All right. Sorry, I can't hear you. It's your audio. Can you please check your audio settings, please?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, Philip. Yeah.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Hey,
How are
man.
you?
Hey, I'm good, man. What about you?
I'm good, sir.
All right, awesome, man. Awesome. All right. So I just waiting for the other guys. See if you guys can see me and hear me. Can you please type in the chat? Can you see where the chat is?
Yeah, sure.
Please type in the chat if you can see me and hear me. Just type Y in the chat, all right?
Yeah, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Like who's read me? I don't know what's his name. I think that's Irshad, right? That's Irshad.
Philip.
No. I was talking about the other guy. Yeah, I got you, Philip. Yeah.
Did you get my message?
Yeah. Got it. Guys, please check the chat, guys, please.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, Philip, you can hear me and see me. I get it. About Jid and Irshad, I'm not really sure. Uh, mm, just a sec, all right? Let me just. Um, okay. So, can you guys hear me? Irshad?
Yes,
Irshad, awesome, awesome, Irshad. Okay, cool. So, Jid, do you hear me? I'll just ask you to start your video too, Jid. Mm, okay, just waiting for you. Can't hear you, man. Can't hear you. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Please check. Yeah, Jid, please check your settings on the audio. You'll see like a triangle. There you go. Yeah.
hi Shad.
Awesome. Awesome. Hi, man. Hi. Hi. All right. All right. So, Jid, everyone hear me and see me? Please
Yes,
give
sir.
me a thumbs up if you guys can see me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Philip got you. Okay. Irshad got you. Jid, you're the last guy, man. Do you see me and hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we will start, right? So I'll mute you guys. Okay, I'll mute you guys. We'll start the presentation. Okay, and we will start, right? Just a sec. All right. All right. All right, guys. I'll mute all you guys. Okay, so I'll just start for the presentation. All right. So I hope you guys can see and hear me, and you guys can access the chat. Okay, so you guys will be responding from the chat alone. Okay, and I'll be sharing the 3 secrets, right? And after sharing the 3 secrets, I'll open it up for conversation, right? And I'll help you guys like understand and fix those techniques, like whatever the techniques I'm gonna show you. You will learn them, and you'll know how to apply them to your own voice, and your own favorite songs, right? And then we will go from there, right? So first 1 hour, that's what we will do. Like we will just go through the presentation, okay? And then after the first hour, we will open it up for discussion. Got it? Okay. All right. So I'll just mute you guys. Okay? Yeah. All right, guys. All right. So I'll share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. If you guys can see my screen, please type on the chat. Please type Y in the chat if you guys can see me, hear me, and see the screen. Okay. Yeah. You should. I'll just mute you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. And yeah, you guys will get a rerun or rewatch for this. Yeah. Okay. You guys will get a video. All right. Cool. So you can watch it later too. All right. So first things first. Welcome to Sing That Song, the MasterClass, right? So where you learn how to sing your favorite songs, all right? If you want to take notes, go ahead, take notes, make notes, okay? If you have any questions in between while I'm doing the presentation, please type in the chat, right? So when I'm handling the questions, I can get back to you and answer your questions, okay? So let's keep moving. All right, so this is what we're gonna learn today, all right? So my weird practice routine that is currently letting me sing virtually any of my favorite songs, right? And how you can too ethically knock it off in less than an hour, right? How many of you are excited to do it? If you guys are excited to do it, give me a thumbs up, type in the chat. Yeah, all right, awesome. Jid, I hope you can hear me. Jid, I'm not seeing any replies from you. Please, Jid, please check the chat, right? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, all right, Jid? I don't know. I'm just talking to Jid. I don't think you can hear me. Do you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. Okay, so I'll just continue. All right. So, okay, yeah. I know. Arshad, you hear me? I got it. Yeah. But it's just sorry, Irshad. Yeah. But it's just Jid I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So now let's move on. Okay. So first things first, right? I want a promise from you guys. The promise that you will apply this and like a magician, never reveal your secrets. Okay. Whatever I'm gonna share to you, right? Because guys, like singing is just like magic, or like any other skill, right? it's just like magic. You just learn a few techniques, right? And you will be able to sing. All right, just give me a sec. There's somebody here. Dhruv. Hi, Dhruv. If you can see me and hear me. If you see me and hear me, please type in the chat if you can see me and hear me. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So if you can see me and hear me, please, Dhruv, type in the chat why. Okay, if you can see me and hear me. All right. So again, you haven't like comment too late. Okay, we just begun. All right. So I just need you to give me a promise, right? If you guys promise to apply all this, right, and like a magician, never reveal these things to anyone else. All right. So then we will continue. Just give me a thumbs up if all you guys are ready to do that. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, awesome, awesome, guys, awesome, awesome. All right, cool. So, right now, this is my disclaimer before I start this, right? Before I start this completely. So, singing disclaimer is this, right? You're not going to be able to sing your favorite songs right away, okay? At first, I just want to sing numb, and in the end, all right? This is the truth, all right? So, the thing is, like, in the beginning, my whole mindset was like, I just want to sing those two songs, and if I can sing those two songs, I'll be able to like sing any song, right? So again, that's where I just start, and like the same expectations goes with you, right? So I wanted to sing like my favorite singers, and then again, my favorite singers were Bruno Mars, Chester Bennington, Adam Lambert, right? So if any of you guys have similar favorites, so yeah, they're my favorites are, right? So now again, but how, right? So like how was the biggest question? I'm pretty sure all you guys have the same question, right? How will you be able to do it, right? So again, we will be discussing just that, right? And then finding out your specific vocal problems and fixing them, all right? So that's how, okay? So first, what we will do is we have to identify a problem, right? Just think like a doctor, right? How a doctor diagnoses whatever problem you have when you go to him, right? He'll be like, okay, let's do these tests, right? And let's understand what problem you have. Do you have this kind of fever? Do you have that kind of virus, right? And it's very similar to your voice. You have to understand what part of your voice needs more attention and what part is already good. Okay, because there is no one voice which is completely messed up, right? Everyone has some part of it working. Okay, so and some part not so much, right? So the weaknesses we will improve on, right? So that's why I said finding your specific vocal problems and fixing them, right? And then training and exercising the voice regularly with a proven system that lets you sing your favorite songs, right? So because again, like you can take any trick out of the blue. Like the big internet, right? And apply it in your voice, but like it won't work if it's not proven before, right? If things have not worked for you before, right? And the other thing is, which is feedback, right? So when you're applying an exercise, right? If you don't have a feedback, right? So saying like, okay, you're doing right, or okay, no, you're doing wrong, right? So if you again, the whole thing is if you practice wrong, you will get wrong results. And that's bad. We don't want that. We don't want none of that, right? So again, currently I have 100 plus students who have done the same with their voices, right? And I've been doing the same thing for over the years, right? So like the thing is, the only reason why I've done it with so many other people, it's because they have trained, okay? The main key importance is training, right? So once we train our voices the right way, right, we can actually do anything. Sing any song, right? So the training is the main key, right? That was my disclaimer, right? Now this is a guy Nirmal. He's my student, okay? So he just joined, I think 2 months back, okay, in the same boot camp, right? He attended one of these master classes back in November. That was the first master class I did for India. So and he joined, and within 6 weeks, right? He was able to sing his favorite song. His voice was up there, right? And he was that same guy who was like, no, I'll never be able to sing. I always sing bad. And like he had all these sort of thoughts, right? All these sorts of limiting beliefs that no, I cannot do it. No, I cannot do it. Again, this guy's a real guy. This guy is not an actor or anyone like that, right? This guy's a real guy, right? So I'll even get you in touch with him on Facebook. Okay, so like. Again, he started just a few weeks back, right? So just 2 months back, and right, and in six weeks he was singing his favorite songs, right? And like he was like literally like in tears, like he was like, I cannot believe this. I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm like, again, it's the training. It's the training that made you do it, right? So again, the best part about that is like right now he's like preparing to do live shows, right? And like he's on course to making his first album, right? So how many of you guys want to get your first album out? as soon as possible. Give me a thumbs up. How many of you are ready to get your album out? Right, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, all right, all right. So again, just like you guys, right? He attended back in November, right? So again, you guys can do the same thing, right? Or you guys can do even better than that, right? So now moving on, the next slide, right? Now again, let me like clarify who this masterclass is really for, okay? Because again, this is not for everybody, okay? This is not, again, I'm telling you, this is not for everybody. Even in the ad that you saw in the video, right? I told you again, it's not for everybody. Again, that's why I'm like doing this in the beginning. So like people who are not interested, people who are not the type that we need, they can leave. All right. So only the people who are extremely interested and extremely dedicated, only you guys deserve to be here, right? So again, these are three kinds of people that I want, right? I teach. Okay. First kind is if you're aspiring singer or a musician, right? If you have always wanted to do it, right? If you have always wanted to be a singer, if you always want to be a musician, yes, you are here, right? Number two, if you are already a singer and a performer who doesn't know how to run your entertainment business, Philip is already performing. He has a band and he does performing for a living, so that's amazing, right? So again, you're in that category, so amazing. So like yeah, we will be talking about the business aspect too, right? It's not just singing, okay? It's about how you get shows and how you make a name for yourself too. So branding and everything up there. So and the next thing is the most important. I feel that is the action taker, right? The action taker, the dreamer who dreams and takes action on their dreams. Right? So like everybody's got their dreams, right? Everybody and their grandma. I keep on saying this to everybody. And that is everybody and their grandma has a dream, right? But it's only some people who take action, right? If you are that action taker, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you are an action taker. If you are ready to go all in. Okay? All right, all right. So if you're not an action taker, then this might not be for you. All right? And this is not for you, right? So pretty much, right? So this is only for action takers, right? So this is how my first attempt was, right? So my first attempt learning to sing, right? Again, if you go to YouTube, I'm pretty sure like how many of you, I don't know, how many of you have done this? Like gone to YouTube and like typed how to sing. Give me a thumbs up if you have done that. How to sing, yeah, yeah. Like the strangest advices come up from there, right? And it hardly ever works. It hardly ever works, right? Because again, there are people who are saying how to sing better in 5 minutes, how I learned to sing in 30 days, right? But again, it's them, right? If you just watch their videos, if you don't get any feedback, right? The feedback is like you're trying to apply those same exercises to yourself, right? You don't know if you're doing the exercises correctly, right? So if you don't have feedback, then it's not going to improve as fast, right? So now when I started back in 2008, back then YouTube wasn't the thing. Okay, and yeah, guys, I'm old school, right? Just letting you guys know. I started back in 2008, right? And yeah, that's how I looked back then, right? So, and like this is how my teacher looked back then, right? This is not my teacher, by the way. This is just an image pulled from Google, but this was my first kind of teacher, okay? So again, I had a pretty bad experience with that teacher. Okay, so again, why? I'll tell you, right? Because when I went to the teacher, right, I had songs in my phone, right, and from like Linkin Park, right, and like real screaming stuff, and like real hitting high notes and super like aggressive sort of stuff, right? And when I brought it to him, and he was like, "Oh no, you cannot do this. This is not possible. He's losing his voice." But I'm like, no, he's not. Like he's been touring for so many years, right? How is he doing it? There must be a way, right? There must be a way. Maybe you don't know the way, right? That's why I always kept on thinking of that, right? So now the thing is, what he said was, again, if you can sing classical, you can sing anything. How many of you have heard this phrase? If you can sing classical, you can sing anything. Give me a thumbs up if you heard this phrase ever before. If you can sing classical, then you can sing anything. Anyone has ever heard this? Okay, Dhruv says yes. Yeah. So it's not true. It's not true. It's like saying if you can cook Chinese, you can cook any food. That's bullshit. No, you can never do that. Like if you can cook Chinese, you can cook Chinese. If you cook Indian, then you cook Indian. Sure, there will be similarities. Yeah, of course. But they're two different things, and you cannot mix both together. Like no, that doesn't happen like that, right? So first things first. That's a no. Right. Next thing is you have to practice saregama or like whatever like the kind of or do re mi fa or whatever that you guys do. Okay, so Jeffin is here. Hi, Jevin. All right, so Jevin, please mute yourself. Okay, okay. I'll just mute you. All right. So yeah. So guys, the next thing is the sarigama part, right? Yeah, you have to practice, but you don't have to practice sarigama all day to learn this thing, right? So the next thing is again, everyone has their own range, and then you can only sing higher or lower than that, right? So like that's what most of the teachers tell you, right? That you only have one defined range, and you cannot sing higher or you cannot sing lower than that, and that's completely false. Completely false. All right. So I have taught females to go super down in the second octave. Right. I've taught males and I've taught myself to sing in the sixth register. Right. In the sixth like the octave. Right. So like that's completely false. You only have a little limited range. That's completely false. Okay. Okay. So again, now moving on. The next thing is if you try to sing rock, right? If you try to sing rock, what is an octave? Okay, octave is from a C to C. Like if you, I mean, I'll just show you guys. I'll just show you guys a picture on like the piano picture, right? So I'll show you a piano harmonium is the same thing. Like it looks almost the same thing, right? So if you guys, do you guys see this piano, right? Piano sort of thing, right? So it's just the app, right? It's nothing so different, right? So this is a C, right? So like you see two black keys and three black keys, two black keys, three black keys, right? So the first note behind the two black keys, that's a C, right? From one C to another C of here behind this two black keys, right? That is an octave, right? So that is one octave, right? So again, the whole piano is like if you see a piano, right, or a keyboard, you'll see two black keys, three black keys, two black keys, three black keys, and like it's like that, right? So like the white note, the white key before the two black keys, that's a C, right? So from one C to the next C is one octave, right? Of course, like it goes into much more like definition wise, but like that's the basic thing that I could come up with right now, right? So I hope you could understand that. Okay, so now the thing is, the last point is like if you sing rock or try to scream, you will lose your voice, right? This is the thing. There's a jargon that people keep on saying, and that's completely false. That's completely wrong. You've already seen me sing "Nam" in the ad, right? And like I've been doing crazy like real aggressive stuff for like so long now. I've taught so many of my students do the same. Okay, it's not like you won't lose your voice, all right? It's very taxing on your voice. It's like think like this, right? So singing aggressive is like think if you're an athlete, right? Think like a footballer, right? A footballer who plays for a 90-minute match. Does he feel the same way when he started the match in the end of the match? No, right? Like he's tired, but it's not that he cannot run or he cannot play football another day. Like you get it? You will be more tired than if you were just singing very clean sounding, like let's say like a Ronan Keating or even like let's say Adam Lambert. Even Adam Lambert, it's quite aggressive. But like like if you were singing like a smooth singing song, then of course it'll be much more easier. But if you were singing rock, right? If you're singing metal, right? If you're singing black metal, whatever, like how many other kinds of like heavy metal there are, right? Like you will like it requires more energy from your body. That's it, right? So that's what most teachers say, right? And all these are all stories of yesterday. Okay, so again, which is the reason why I have made these cartoons. So again, this is the old method, right? That was the old method. The old method way of thinking was that, right? And again, the old method is about to die, right? It's like it's on the IV thing, right? And it's about to die, right? And what happens is most people's focus with like the old method is like they have patience in one hand and then they have money in one hand, right? And then they are trying to bring it back to life, right? So and which hardly works because again it's the old method, right? Again, you guys the phones that you guys use, the TVs you guys use, the computers you guys use, every year it's a new thing, it's a new upgrade, right? But why is it that when we go back to singing or when we go back to like learning music, right? Why do we have to think about the old stuff, the stuff that has happened like 80, 90, 100, 200 years ago? Like, why are we still using that stuff, right? So this is that new thing. Okay, so what makes MuzikClass so different? Why is this so different? Just how like CDs replaced the cassettes, right? And DVDs replaced like the videotapes, right? So the same way, what we have done with music, what we have done with the learning of music is this, the vocal infusion, right? So this is a term that I coined, all right, just for you guys to understand like what it takes in the modern age for a person to learn to sing, to keep their voice intact, and go out and perform every day. Okay, so what it takes is vocal infusion. Right? So what it is, I'm going to explain to you right now. Right? So this is pretty much what vocal infusion is. Okay, so again, this is another small diagram, right, for you to understand that these are the 4 steps in any song. Okay, any song can be broken up, can be broken down into these 4 steps. Just think, if you just had to fix these 4 steps, fixing any song, like how magical will it be? Just think about it. It's just your singing your favorite songs is just 4 steps away. That's it. How many of you guys are excited for that? Just to fix your songs in this 4 steps, right? So give me a thumbs up, yeah. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys can. Yeah, all right, awesome. All right. So I'm gonna get deeper into this in a while, right? But that's what the 4 step is. That's what the vocal infusion is, or rather, that's a part of vocal infusion, right? So now look. Again, this is my goal for this masterclass, right? So that is that there's only one way to exponentially grow your voice and live the life of your dreams, and it's through vocal infusion. It's the shortest path that you can take from starting from here and getting to like singing your favorite songs and going out and performing and making a name for yourself. Because we don't have a years. Because when you go to a normal ordinary teacher, they say, oh yeah, you have to practice for 5 years, 10 years, right? How many of you have heard this, that you have to practice for 10 years to gain mastery at something? How many have heard this? Like, you need to practice for 10 years? How many of you heard this? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you have heard this, that you need 10 years, right? Right? Not true. Not true at all. Not true at all. Not true at all. Okay? Not true at all. Okay? Just think about this. Just think about it like this, right? If the first person, just think if the first person made like the first baker, right? The first baker, when he made the first chocolate cake, right? When he was making the first chocolate cake that was ever made, how long would he have taken to make the first chocolate cake? To understand every recipe and everything. Just guess. Just give me a guess. Just give me like 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. How long? How long do you think that person, that baker, would have taken to make the first chocolate cake? Just think about it. The first chocolate cake. Just give me a number. Just tell me in your fingers. Anyone? Anyone? Just give me a guess. 1 year. Okay. Philip says 1 year. 2 years. Okay. Cool. 1 year. All right. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Sure. Let's go with 2 years. Right. Let's go with 2 years. Right. Now, after the first baker has made the first chocolate cake and he's wrote his recipe down, right? How long does a person who has to follow the recipe, how long will he take to make that same cake? How long will he take? Just think about it. An hour, 2 hours max, right? And he would have made something that took the first guy 2 years to do. But this guy does it in just like 1 hour, 2 hours. How, right? It's because it's a recipe. And for you guys, I have done that first chocolate cake, right? I have made the first chocolate cake. And you guys don't have to like struggle for 5-10 years. No. Right? I'm going to give you the shortest possible way for you guys to go start from here and then sing your favorite songs and then go out and perform and then make a name for yourself, of course, right? It's an all-inclusive program. It's not just, okay, I'll just use your voice and go. Like, then you figure it out for yourself. No. I'm going to help you because I've done this. I've done all this step myself, and I've done this with so many of my students, and it's like a proven thing. Like, it works. It's a repeatable process. Okay, it's not easy. Okay, again, this is simple, but it's not easy. Okay, this is not easy. This is just simple, right? So now the thing is, again, the only way to build vocal infusion is through the Sing That Song bootcamp, right? So the bootcamp, like Nirmal attended, like just a few minutes ago, I was saying, right? So again. Who am I? So just like letting you guys know. So I'm Abhi, right? My full name is Abhinandan, right? So I call myself Abhi just to not all people can pronounce my name. So anyways, Indians can, but outside of India, no. So so I've been singing a little over 10 years, almost 11 or 12 years now. So anyways, again, have taught hundreds of students internationally over Skype, right? Had the pleasure of working with Cartoon Network and Disney India, right? I love to teach and learn about singing and the art of learning, right? So then again, this is me. Like, this is how I used to teach before. So like before, meaning like up till like 2016, I used to like teach one-on-one lessons like all day, right? So like my schedule, because I used to teach like people from outside of India, my schedule used to start from like 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and it used to continue till 8 a.m. the next day. So yeah, I was nocturnal. I used to sleep in the day. Right. So again, that's how I look like towards the end of every day, exhausted completely. Okay. So again, helping my awesome students sing while everyone sleeps. Right. So like that used to be me. All right. So again, so I'll just take you back. I'll just take you back to where it all started, right? Because again, you guys probably are thinking like, how did I learn all this, right? How did I learn all this being in India, right? And the thing is, it was so hard because there was nobody in India who was teaching this, and whoever was teaching this, even online, right? They were so expensive. Oh my God! Like back then. Wow. Okay. So because again, nobody in India, at least nobody can afford a lesson from a teacher that's like for 14K and 15K an hour. Okay, that's how much they charge in an hour, right? So like that's completely mind-boggling for an Indian guy to do it, right? So again, when I started out, right, I just finished school, right, in 2010, right, and I want to do something that I love. Okay, so I hated education system, right? The whole way of like learning, standardized learning, giving you a syllabus and like doing it. I hated it all, right? So again, that's why I want to do something that makes me happy, right? So again, I had enough of doing something for 20 plus years that I didn't like, and it wasn't for me, right? So that's why I chose music, right? So again, this is how I started to learn, right? So you guys excited to understand how I learned? Give me a thumbs up. How many of you excited? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are excited. All right, cool, awesome. All right. So again, this is how I learned to hit high notes. Okay. Again, everybody, right? Everybody has got this problem, right? They're like, we want to hit high notes. We want to hit high, right? All right. So this is how I learned. Again, it was by flukes, right? It was by chance, right? So this is how I started, right? So, how many of you have seen kids in the mall and movie theaters and they're screaming? How many of you have heard this? Give me a thumbs up if you have seen this. Right. So just think, we are those same kids, aren't we? We used to be those kids in the malls and screaming and like hitting those crazy high notes, right? How were we doing it when we were kids? Just think about it. We were kids, we were doing it, but like now we can't do it. Why, right? So like I was like thinking, right? And I like went back home. Like this is just one time. I'm just saying, like it just happened to me, right? And it's like you guys know what's the meaning of an epiphany, right? Epiphany, right? Have you guys ever heard of this word? Epiphany, right? It's like a moment of sudden revelation or realization, right? It's like you just realize something. You're like, oh, that's how it works, right? How many of you have felt this? Epiphany? Give me a thumbs up if you guys have ever had an epiphany like this, right? Like, oh, this is how it works. Okay, now I figured it out, right? So I had this epiphany, right? And that is, if you cry, you can hit higher notes. And it's true. It's true. If you can just go, right? And you'll hit higher notes. Trust me. It's so easy. I was like, what? Seriously, it's that easy? Like I just like try to cry on a sound and then I can hit that note? And it was so true, right? And I just started to cry and then I could sing. I could sing those high-pitched songs, right? I was like, wow, like wow, like this is working. So like what else can work like this? Like what else is there? What other technique is there like this? Like crying that I can do to fix my voice, right? So like this, again, I started to find several other techniques, right? But the first time when I found this, again, that's when it was the happiness that kicked in, because I was able to sing so many of my favorite songs, right? Because all of our favorite songs have these high ranges, right? And we want to hit those high notes. Like it's like it feels like, damn, we're like doing something, right? Because when we can hit those high notes, right? So again, happiness, right? But again, what happened was I hit a big problem, right? I had big problems. Like I couldn't sing for long. I could only sing for a short while. And I was like, what? Okay, I can hit those notes. I thought if I could just sing high, then that'll be it. But I was like, no, there are more to this. Like, okay, I cannot breathe right. I think I need to like correct my breathing. I need to like my throat is like drying up all the time. How do I fix these, right? So then I started to like search, right? So like all these problems, right? They were like this problem, right? So again, like how did I find the solution? Right? Again, it was like question. My solution came from the most saddest parts of my life, of when I got kicked from my own house, right? And I had to like move to Mumbai by myself, Okay. And like I had to figure things out by myself, right? And like that's when I slowly started to like realize, right? When I was like doing this all by myself, like living, like finding work for myself, like putting food in my body and stuff like that, right? So what I started to realize is that foods mean a lot. If I eat the wrong kind of food, that affected my voice. All right. So I had to stick more towards this kind of food, right? So which is more like carrots, which is more like more green, more healthy stuff, right? And then it's sleep. No one ever talks about this, right? Everybody talks about you can practice this exercise and that exercise. Nobody ever talks about sleep. If you're getting any sleep, anything less than 7 to 8 hours a day, your voice isn't recovering fast enough because you're putting so much work in your voice, right? And if you're using your voice the wrong way, even worse, right? So like these are small things that start to come, right? One by one, right? So like over the years, I'm like learning like bit by bit. Okay, just this one small thing. I just learned today and I apply it, right? And if I learn this small thing and then I apply it, right? So how many of you guys are ready to do the same thing? How many of you guys are ready to like learn small tips and apply? If you're ready to do that, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, right? Yeah, awesome, right? So what? So this is what I learned. Like finally, like after a period of 5 years, right? For the first 5 years from 2008, right? From then, the first 5 years to like 2004 almost, right? Which is almost like 6 years. But like the thing is like, like what happened was I couldn't afford a teacher until then, right? Until I started to like teach people from US, right? And like that's when things started changing, right? So what I understood then was the first 5 or 6 years that I spent learning, right? If I would have just spent that with a teacher, I could have learned what I learned in 5 years. I could have learned that in maybe 5 weeks. And it's true. If you're doing it alone, if you can just go to YouTube and do it, sure, spend 5 or 6 years. You think you have 5 or 6 years? You think you have the patience for 5 or 6 years? I don't think so. I didn't. I quit. I almost quit so many times. So many times. It was so hard. Right? To do it alone. If there's somebody telling you, hey, that's what you got to fix. That's what you got to fix. You will learn stuff so much faster, right? Just think, like I took 5 lessons from my teachers, right? And those teachers are super expensive. They charge you $500 an hour, right? So which is like almost like 30K an hour, right? So like, and I got 5 of those, and I solved all the problems that I had from the past 6 years. Every problem, right? What I understood was, first thing is the right way of practice, okay? The right way of practice, the right way of training. Once you get that, then once you get your lifestyle in order, right? You're sleeping in the right time. You're building good habits, right? Then you can go out and perform with ease. People will be like, wow, how are you doing this, right? And it'll all work magically, right? So again, so many of you are already musicians and you guys know this, that it's all in the small things, right? It's a small teeny tiny things that adds up to be a big thing, right? Like you guys do shows, right? It's like you master teeny tiny techniques, right? And it all comes together and then you do a show, right? And then people are like, wow, you guys are so awesome. But you guys know, right? There are small teeny tiny things, right? Like you just check this much and then this much and then this one, and this, like so many different things came together to be one big product, right? And the same thing goes with singing, right? So this is what the revelation was, right? So training your voice and mind the right way, because so many of us have limiting beliefs, right? We think we cannot do a certain thing, right? We think that, oh yeah, I can do that, but I cannot do that. Or maybe you can do that, I cannot do that. If you think like this, that doesn't help you, right? So again, training the mind the right way, right? And then keeping your body healthy by eating the right thing and adopting the right habits, right? Again, that one could, you could really perform well and you would really love what you do. Only then, right? So it's like so many of these boxes check marked, right? So again, what was possible now was limitless once I learned that, right? So again, people have this saying, from zero to hero. I hate that saying. I go from zero to really happy. Like I really became super happy because I was in a position, I had no clue, nothing. I had, like, it was all dark. Right? So, and then it all opened up, right? I could do anything that I wanted, right? So how many of you are ready to do anything that you want? Like everything that you have always wanted. Are you guys ready to do this, right? Give me a thumbs up, everybody. Awesome. All right. So for that, you need vocal infusion. All the thing that I've been saying right now, that's all vocal infusion. And If you are the right fit to join us with the bootcamp, then yes, you will learn all of this. Everything that's required for you to go from where you are right now to where you want to go. Everything, step by step, no steps skipped, right? So look, again, I've done a lot of things right and I've done a lot of things wrong. Right? So again, the reason why I got the answers was I became obsessed with singing, right? It's like my life didn't make no sense without it. And if you can become this obsessed with your own voice and with your own dream, you can achieve that too. Just think of anything that you're really, really good at. You were obsessed. You were crazy, crazy, crazy obsessed. It may be a person. You were maybe like it was a guy or a girl that you were in love with, right? Like, and you were obsessed about them. Same thing goes with music. Same thing goes with anything, right? If you're obsessed, you can do it, right? So, like after doing stuff wrong for 5 years, this was me. Right? This is what I felt like, right? So, you guys don't want to feel like this, right? Give me a thumbs down. Give me a thumbs down if you do not want to feel like this after 5 years, right? Right. Awesome. So, right? So the thing was, for the first 5 years, this is what I was doing. My practice was all wrong, right? I did like practice for like 10 to 12 hours a day, right? That's what I learned. Only perfect practice makes perfect, right? Everybody says this, right? And that is like, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. But no, it doesn't. Only the perfect practice makes perfect. Because for the first 5 years, I did every practice out there that there was for 10, 12 hours a day. Like that's how dedicated I was, right? But again, dedication alone will not cut it, right? How many of you have watched this movie Rockstar? Rockstar, Ranbir Kapoor, Rockstar. Have you guys watched it, right? You guys remember that like dialogue of like Ranbir Kapoor he's like asking the guy, like he's like मैं बहुत मेहनत करूँगा and he's like मेहनत तो गधा भी करता है. Remember, right? It's true. मेहनत गधा भी करता है. It's very, very, very true, right? And like you cannot just do mehnat and just hard work alone won't get you there. If you're just think like if your goal is to watch the sunset, right? And if you're running south, will you ever find sunset? You'll never, right? Sunset won't be there in south, right? So again, your strategy needs to be right? So now what I understood was that I can sing anything if I get the right feedback, right? So if you get the right feedback, you can sing anything, right? So what I figured out was it was all like the cookbooks. It's like it's a recipe. Once you understand the recipe, you can cook it. Just like that. Once you understand the exercise behind the song, you can sing that song. Is that simple enough? Give me a thumbs up if this sounds very simple to you guys. Right? Awesome, guys. Awesome. So again, if you have been struggling, this is probably why. This is the thing that you guys didn't get it, right? This is why you have been struggling, right? So again, I discovered this the hard way. You guys get the eat and get the easy way. Who wants the easy way? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Easy way, right? Awesome. All right. So this is the hard way, okay? This is what the hard way looks like, okay? Hard way looks like if you hire a top vocal coach from USA, right? Who will charge you 14.5K an hour for a few years. That means like just let's just calculate that, round it up to like, let's say 10 lakhs. This is what the hard way looks like. And this is what I have done. Okay, so let's just round it off to 10 lakhs. Okay, so next thing, what you do is you go hire a studio, right? And book it for a few weeks so that you can get recorded like a pro and everything, right? So that's 5 lakhs another over there, right? The next thing is then you hire videographers, right? To shoot and edit your videos, right? And then you upload it to YouTube and you hope and pray to your lords, whoever you pray to, right? And you ask them, please make it go viral, right? And like, then what you do is like you go from record label to record label and give them your DVDs or CDs, whatever, right? And just hoping that they will like it and like sign you, right? So again, that's 5 to 10 lakhs another over there, right? So your upfront costs, if you wanted to do this the hard way, would be 25 to 30 lakhs plus 3 to 4 years of time, right? And you'll be able to do all of this. But again, that's not a guarantee. So how many of you do you have 25 to 30 lakhs in extra cash and like 3 to 4 years time? How many of you have that extra? Nobody, right? Nobody's got that much amount of money, right? Exactly. So you want the easy way to sing better and get paid doing it, right? Do you guys want it, right? Sing better and get paid doing this? Yeah. All right, awesome. Okay, so again, in the past 10 plus years, I've discovered the hard way, right? And you guys get the cheat and get the easy way, right? So I'm going to show you how to sing your favorite songs live in just 10 minutes towards the end. Yes, I'm going to do that with your favorite songs, right? live demo, right? How many of you are excited to sing your favorite songs and fix your problems, right? You guys ready? You guys ready? All right, we will be doing this toward the end, right? So here are the 3 secrets that I talked about. Remember? You guys remember the three secrets, right, from the ad, right? So the first secret: how to virtually sing any note, right, and expand your vocal range by at least an octave, so you can sing any song, right? That's secret number 1. Secret number 2: how to gain the vocal power, the stamina, and scream the right way without hurting your voice, right? Secret number 3: how to get singing on stage and performing for a living and do what you love, right? You guys want to know these secrets, right? Right? All right. Secret number 1. Let's go. Before I get to secret number 1, this is what I want to ask you. Think of any one thing that you thought it was so hard before you like did it, and you're actually doing it right now, like almost every day. But you initially thought it was super hard. How many of you can think of one thing that you thought it was like super hard to do? It could be like swimming, it could be like riding a bicycle, or like anything, right? Like you guys probably had one thing that you wanted to do. Maybe it was like studying this one subject, or like it was talking to one girl for somebody. Yeah. So yeah, like you guys probably had one of these situations, right? Where like you initially you thought like, oh my god, it's so hard. I don't think I'll be able to do this. But like later on, you were like, yeah, I can do this now, right? So that just think of that, right? So that is how we are going to overcome your singing phobia. Let's just call it that, right? Secret number 1: how to virtually sing any note and expand your vocal range, but at least an octave that you could sing any song, right? So to explain that, first of all, I just want to give you an example of one of my favorite mentors, right? Tony Robbins. How many of you know Tony Robbins? Give me a thumbs up if you guys know Tony Robbins. Have you heard of him? Have you? Okay. Philip has heard of him. Okay. No one else. All right. Cool. So Tony Robbins, he's like a strategy coach, right? He gives people strategy to like achieve stuff. So what he says, okay, you have heard of him too. Right, cool, awesome. So if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. Again, model doesn't mean modeling. Model means copy them, copy their habits, copy their success patterns, right? And you will have that too inside you, right? And that's exactly what you're gonna do right now, right? So again, this is how you increase your vocal range. First things first, you do not think of your voice like low and a hey. No. You think of your voice as like it's on a shelf, like a piano, like got it? Like that. So from the bottom to the high, right? So once you think like this, the range is like this. So many of our thoughts of like, oh, that's a high note, I have to grab it, right? It just goes away, right? So the way we think of our high notes of our whole voice is just producing sound, okay? So let me just tell you, your voice, whatever the voice you have right now, you can almost hit virtually any note. The notes that you're hearing from in your favorite singers' favorite songs, right? The notes that you think are difficult to hit, trust me, you can hit that. What's happening is your mind thinks that it can't do it. Let it sink in. Your mind thinks it can't do it. So what we do to bypass the mind is make funny sounds. Funny sounds like a cat, like a meow, right? Stuff like that, right? Or like a monkey, like ooh, 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 right? We do those sounds, so it bypasses our mind, right? Or what we do is we speak notes. Instead of hitting a note like instead of hitting the note, it'll be like ooh, ooh, like we're just speaking a note. Ooh. Like we just speak a note, right? So what happens is our mind gets away from this pattern of, oh, it's a heavy, it's a high note, or it's a big note. It's like, no, it's all your mind, right? So we will like understand like how we can hit those notes, right? So again, the first thing to do is, again, the biggest mistake we all make, and myself included, I'm no saint, all right? Myself included, and that is, first you got to do it light and right. What happens is when we hear like a big sound, right? A big loud like high note, right? Like let's just say like the numb sound, like show. If we want to hit a copy that sound like that, it won't work. What I need to do is I need to get the smallest teeny tiny sound, like yeah. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. You guys hear that? If I cannot hit it like that, I cannot go from a yeah. I cannot go from a yeah. I cannot go big, right? So if I want to go yeah, I have to be able to sing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to get it light, right? So what happens is when we listen to our song, right, and then we want to be like, right, and then our muscles tense up, our face goes red, and we cannot hit it, right? So that's the problem, right? So we will show you how to get it light and right first before it's strong and wrong, right? So that's what we'll do. So again, starting to hit the high notes, right? So crying to singing high, right? So just notice you're just one tweak away. So it's just one little shift, one little small change, right? And then you'll be hitting those high notes, right? So who wants a live demo, a live example of this? Anyone? Raise your hand if you guys want a live example of this. Okay, Philip, start first. Okay, I'll just help Philip once, right? Okay, so and you guys could follow. Just give me a second, right? So Philip, I'll just unmute you, right? Everyone, just listen up, right? So let's just fix Philip's problem, right? So Philip, yeah. So you have a problem to sing high notes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So like, how high can you sing like right now? Like not too loud. Just sing a small volume, right? How loud? How high can you sing? Go ahead.
How? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I sing Hindi song?
Yeah. You can
Sure. Just one line. Just one line, right? Good.
Okay. One line.
Yeah.
Okay. पिजा तेरा रंग था, पिजा तेरा रंग था, जिया तेरे ढंग से, तू ही तो मौला, तू ही आन मौला मेरे, ले मेरी जान.
Beautiful. That was amazing, man. Yeah. All right. So like you were hitting all the notes, right? So there is no problem. So like
I forgot my note. And
What
is the lyrics? Sorry.
come again? What were you saying?
Forget notes.
You
Yeah.
okay, forget now.
I forget.
Cool. I mean, that's another problem, but like, like I was talking about the high notes, right? So like is there any song that any song or any high note that you want to hit but it's so hard for you to hit like right now? Any song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Try it out. Yeah, I'll go with you guys too. I just want to help you out. Think of something. All right, please think.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This one is
Just be thinking, right? I'll just go to Jit, right? And I'll help him out, right? Okay? So I'll just mute you. So like, be thinking, right? Be thinking, right? I'll mute you, yeah. All right, Jit. Man, you want to go? Hello? Oh, okay. Irshad, you want to go? Okay. So think of a song, any song that you think is super hard for you to sing, like high. Yeah. Try it out. Any note that's so hard for you to hit. Go ahead.
Me.
Yeah.
The high note, no?
Yeah.
The high note.
Yep.
I think in Bollywood, Ustad Rahat Fateh.
Anything, man. Yeah.
I will try.
Go.
I need pop singing song, so I will try.
Sure. Good.
कहने को साथे अपने एक दुनिया चलती है, पर चुपके इस दिल में तन्हाई पलती है, बस याद साथे है, तेरी याद साथे है.
Right. So again, what you did was like you went super high on that, right? And like you went super loud too. Okay. So what you got to do is like, right? That was a note, right? So what you want to do is make the sound very very small, right? And try and cry on that pitch, right? So try as go like copy my sound. Go Try that.
Tell once again.
Yeah. So you're trying to cry on that, right? So like you're crying, like Rona, get it, right? So like yeah, you're trying to cry on the pitch. So try Try that. Try it. Copy that.
There's some problem in my voice because my voice.
Drink some water. Try and drink some water.
That is the best. So I patla nahi ho pata voice. It's not the same, sir.
No. I got you. Drink some water. Drink some water. Sip some water. Water. Pani. Pani khao thoda. Got it?
Pani na, pani na.
Pani piyo. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Yeah, sure. All right. Thank you, Mom. All right. Let's go.
So what can I do?
Yeah.
Voice in.
Yeah. So what you want to do is cry on that pitch. So you were trying to hit the na na na, right? So what I want you to do is try and cry over there. So no, cry. So like you're trying to cry like a baby. Like how would a baby cry? A baby goes like, right? So again, think of that crying, right? So cry, go. All right. So try that. Go ahead. Yeah. Exactly. Just that. So try. So that makes it easier. That makes it easier to hit, right? Got it, right? So again, try and activate the crying in the full song, like the full lines that you just sung, right? Just try and cry on that. Just change the tonality a little bit, right? So you want to sing like this, right? But what I want you to do is go like you want to try that, right? But you just want to cry a little bit over there, right? Try that.
Okay, sir. I will do now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, exactly. How did that feel? How did that feel in your throat? Was that easier? Was that easier to do it?
Yes, sir, it is easier, sir. But its problem is there because I will daily in front of harmonium I will rehearse the bass. So my vocal cord is a little bit fat, then I will only bass. So it's
Trust me, no. It's not.
to sing.
It's not. Trust me, it's not. Like that's not the real reason. Okay. So what happens is if you think of a guitar, right? So if you think of a guitar, again, the guitar, the thicker strings, these strings are thicker, right? But the higher strings, they're thinner, right? So our voices go from a big sound in the bottom to a got it, right? What we do is we use something called resonators, right? So you sing in the bathroom, right? You see like how the sound echoes in the bathroom, right? How it echoes, right? It resonates, right? The physics, right? The right physics word is resonation, right? So like we resonate the sound, we resonate the small sound to a got it? And that's just with your body. Okay, so that's what we teach, right? But your voice, your vocal cords, what happens is vocal cords, like when you sing lower notes, right? More of your vocal cords are being used. Like this, it's thick, right? But when you are singing very high notes, what happens is the vocal cords are like very, very teeny tiny. It sings from the top, right? And the opening is very, very, very small, right? So that's the problem. Okay, so it's not that your vocal cords are thick. Okay, nobody's vocal cords are thick unless that's a medical condition. Okay, it's not really thick. What it is you cannot hold the vocal cords right there. The right technical word for it is called chord closure, right? So I'm pretty sure you guys know the difference like between a sound and a sound, right? You guys understand the difference, right? There's a very, very breathy sound, which is like a or very falsetto kind of sound, right? So false voice, right? You guys have heard that, right? So right, and then there's this sound, which is the right? So what's happening is on the high notes, you're not being able to close that chord, right? So that's why you're not being able to produce a sound. It's not because of the heavy. Got it? Cool. So what I want you to do is try the same sound in a very small volume. Okay. So try. Let's go. Copy that sound. Yeah. Very good. All right, Jeffin got it. Yeah, Jeffin got it. You see, it's that same way. There you go. Do you know what note you hit right now? It's the same note. It's the same note. But you hit it. Exactly. You see that? That's very, very small. Yeah, exactly. That's very, very small, right?
So, Abhi, so sorry to interrupt you. Just wanted to understand. So, what you're trying to say is, when we are going high note, when you're hitting the high note, we don't use the breathing sound. We use the sharp sound. Is that?
No. It's not a sharp sound. It's like a closed sound. Like look, like there are only two sounds, right? One is the which is the chords are not closing, right? If you see your vocal cords, their vocal cords are apart like that, right?
Right.
That's why we produce this sound, right? But when we bring it together, like it's physics, right? I'll show you in like a physics experiment. Let me just tear two pieces of paper, right? So you guys will understand this better, all right? So just give me a sec. It's a physics experiment for you guys, right? So there's only two kinds of sounds, right? So one is the so two pieces of paper, right? So we have a closed sound or unclosed sound when our vocal cords are far away. Then when we try to blow air, what happens? See, you see, that's when we're singing. But when we close the cords and we bring it together, then this happens. Get it? Get it? That's chord closure. That's when you sing. Got it? That's the only difference. There's only two kinds of sounds that you can make with your vocal cords, right? So a closed chord and a breathy chord, a breathy sound, or a closed chord, right? So that's the technical example, right? So you see, like, if you guys can hit a sound very small, very light and right, then you can go big, right? Very, 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 very big, right? So now, who else wants to go next? Who wants a demo of doing high? Jeffin, you want to go?
Right.
All right, Jeffin, let's just go with Jid. All right, let's just go with Jid. Yeah, Jid, my man. Hello. Yeah.
Sir, I will try.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. So try and sing any part of a song that you think is very hard for you, and we'll fix it. Let's go. Okay. I'll just mute you. Okay, I'll just mute you. All right. Yeah. Jid, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, I can't sing high notes. Yeah, really. I can't really sing high notes. Yeah.
Okay. What's the highest note you can sing? What's the highest note?
Actually, I can't sing highest note. Let me sing some song.
Any song that you want to sing and you can't sing?
I wanted to add here. I'm so sorry, Abhi. When I hit high notes.
Jeffin, just hold on. Jeffin, just please hold on. Let's just finish the Jid. Yeah, Jid.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
I really can't sing.
Okay. Jid. Like, do one thing, right? Think of a song, write it down. I'll just talk to Jeffin, and I'll be right back. Cool? Got it? Okay? Think of it and write it down, right? I'll just meet you, right? Yeah, Jeffin, go ahead.
So I wanted to share this with you, Abhi. I hit high notes. I sometimes try a different sound to hit that note, or try to go as soft I can go, like, you know what I'm saying. So it doesn't sound good when I go with the high note.
Okay.
I can reach a good high note, but then it doesn't sound good. That's the whole thing.
Okay, define good. Like what is a good sound?
Good sound if you how Freddie Mercury is very clear when he even hits the high note. You know, he can hit any note, and he is still very, very soothing, and he sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. So are you talking about?
The voice cracks.
Okay. So your problem is the voice crack, or your problem is a funny sound? What is it?
Both. At least sometimes it's funny sound, sometimes it goes out of control, sometimes it's like.
Okay. Can you like demo one song like right now, so I can understand? I can fix it for you. Right. So the first problem, guys, I hope you guys watched Jeffin. The first problem, Jeffin, that you have right now is your larynx, your voice box, right? Your voice box. Like, you can see yours better than mine because I'm fat. You can see mine better, right? So your voice box is moving up. So when you're going up, you're doing na 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 na. Of course, you cannot sing high because if your larynx moves up like that, right? You cannot get high notes. What you got to do, first things first. That's the first thing to correct. And that is keep your head neutral and your larynx is neutral, right? So if you want to hit high sounds, this is how you hit high sounds. I'll go from a bottom to a higher the same way you did, but while keeping my head like this. So try it. Check this out. So got it? So I cannot let my voice box move up way too fast. Got it?
Okay.
Right? You guys follow, right? Right?
Yeah.
So if I Philip is like trying to it. So the thing is, if I try to do the same thing with like this, and if my larynx is going up, I cannot do that. Right? So I gotta keep my larynx neutral, right? So again, it's training. The same way I told you guys, right? It's a process. It's a process. If you guys get into the training, you can fix anything, right? So the way it works is you gotta keep it larynx neutral with a very, very dampened sound, right? So like a sound, right? So once you keep that sound, right? Try it out. You just try it out. Try the yawn, right? When we yawn, we go like, try yawn. Jeffin, try it out. Like as if you're yawning. What I want you to do is use that same quality. Go. I'm just trying to see what's your lowest. Yeah. And then the same quality, we will try to move it up, but try to keep your head in the same position as it is right now. Everyone else can follow, but try to keep the sound as small as possible. Do not try to go as loud, okay? So the sound you want to do now is try that sound, go ahead.
Basically,
right? That is the Freddie Mercury sound, or that is the Adam Lambert sound, or that's the Chester Bennington sound, right? That's how you do it. Got it? That's how you hit high sounds, right? So again, that's the basics, the foundation, the first pillar. Got it? So any other questions, Jeffin? About high sounds? Like we'll be moving on. So like, the other questions we will be talking about like.
So what I had understood is while I used to perform, there's one teacher, Samantha Edwards, and she told me whenever you're singing on the stage, think of your high note as your low notes, and you'd be able to.
That's a funny advice. I wouldn't want to say something to that person, but if that were my coach, I would run the other way. So, but again, no offense against them. Like, look, like here's my deal, right? 1 second, you should. This is what I preach, okay? And this is what I do. Again, I do not say something that I don't personally do, and that is, look, guys, I give you results. If I cannot give you results, then I don't deserve your money. I don't deserve your time, right? Look, money you guys spend, you guys can always earn back in some other way, but the time you spend, that ain't coming back, right? I always look at my time and the time I give to others. That I think of it in this kind of way. Once you take this. Once you take this from here, this 2 hours of your life, you guys will remember for the rest of your life, because you guys will know that whatever I promised, I over-delivered. I just didn't even just deliver, I over-delivered, right? I never mentioned anything about doing one-on-one like this, right? I didn't mention none of this, right? But I am doing that, right? So this is me over-delivering, right? I want you guys to have the results, right? So it's straightforward. Got it? Okay. So that's it, Jeffin. All right. So I'll let you have if you have any other questions, I'll let you ask them a little while after. All right. I'll just go to Jid and I'll help him out. Right. Cool. I'll just meet you. Okay.
Abhi, 1 second. I just wanted to tell you.
Okay.
I'm right now at a show, so I have to complete the show. I mean, I have to go for the show.
Okay.
But
all right, sure, man, sure. You can leave if you want. I'll give you a call tomorrow, and you will.
But can you send me the videos if it is possible?
Sure. Okay. I'll send you a link. All right.
On the WhatsApp, please.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Yeah.
That'll be great, please. I'm so sorry about this.
No problem. All right, cool. Awesome.
Thank you, man.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. So, Jid, you want to go? Jid, let's go.
Not really.
Okay. Try it out.
Oh. ओ नादा परिंदे घर आजा. I can't see.
Okay, so look, first things first, Jid. Okay, Jid. What was your real name again? Can you please tell me your real name? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. What?
Supratim Chaudhary. Yes.
Supratik. Supratik. All right, I got it. Got it. So yeah, Supratik. Like this is the first problem. The first problem is your mindset. Okay. First problem is your mindset. As soon as you're trying to sing, right, you're like, oh, I can't sing. Like as soon as you get into that mindset, right, that's the first problem, right? Second problem is talking about vocals, right? Before we get into vocals, let's fix the mindset, right? So like, is there anything in your life that you do that you're really good in, right? Like could it be like I don't know, riding a bicycle or driving a car, where are you the most confident in? Anything else other than singing? Playing a video game?
I
Anything?
can make a music right now.
What?
No problem. I can compose a music right now.
Okay, cool. So like, if I were to ask you, okay, I want you to like compose a chorus, right? How would you feel then?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You can do it, right? Like you're sure you can do that, right?
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. So guys, I really want you guys to like learn from him, and you guys will have the same problem or similar problem, like he has. I myself had a similar problem to him, right? So like, what you got to do is the way you feel when you go to compose a song, right? You're sure, right? I want you to hold that feeling, right? And I want you to try and sing that same song right now. That same song that you were singing, right? Try and sing that same song and feel the feeling of confidence when you're like, okay, I'm gonna compose this song, right? So try and do that, right? Go ahead, Supratik, go ahead. Okay. First things first. Okay. You have to compose a song. How will you do it? Okay. Let's skip that. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. What's your mother tongue? What language do you speak? In your mother tongue? Hindi?
Yes. Hindi.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So you can speak Hindi, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like tell me like let's just say tell me your like how your hometown is like in Hindi. Just explain your hometown in like a minute. 1 minute. Go ahead. You have 1 minute. Go ahead. Hindi. Go ahead.
What am I gonna speak? The fuck, yeah.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay, man. It's okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna speak.
All right, good. Okay. So fine. Let's just get into your song, right? Right? Try and sing your song again, all right? Just like sing the first 2 lines, what you were singing. Go ahead.
Nadan Painde.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Like that, yeah.
Oh,
Nadan. Go ahead, copy.
Painde Gar Aaja. Oh, Nada Painde Gar Aaja. I really.
All right. How many of you guys think Supratik's voice, his tone is really good? How many of you think his tone is really good? Give me a thumbs up if you guys think his tone is very good. Like, look. There are other guys who like really saying your tone is really good, right? So you see, like, you are already singing good. You see, like think about it, right? It's just you're just thinking you sing bad, but no, you're not. You're not singing bad, right? So let's like try this exercise, right? So try and cry on that pitch, right? So oh nada but in disregard my accent, right? So try it out. Try and cry. Okay?
Oh, nada. I can't.
Yeah. You can. You just did it.
Oh, nada
How many of you think? How many of you think this was so much better? How many of you think this was so much better? Okay, super thick, super thick. You look at them. You look at them. They're giving you thumbs up. Look at it. Look at it. Man, that was amazing. That was amazing. It's okay, man. It's okay. I understand. You're shy, but it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Again, everybody had to start one day, right? So, like, you remember the guy? What was his name? Edison, Thomas Edison, right? How many of you guys know Thomas Edison? Give me a thumbs up if you guys know Thomas Edison. Have you heard of Thomas Edison, right? So Thomas Edison, he was told by his school that he couldn't ever learn something ever in his life, right? So he was told that from his school when he was like in his kindergarten or something, right? So, and he became such a bright inventor, right? Of that has ever existed. So like just think about it, right? If he started from there and if he could do it, why can't you, right? Of course you can do it, right? Yeah. So yeah, right. So Jid, okay. So do you have any other questions you want to ask before I go on to the next person?
How can I make this, how can I let go of this? What the you can say na like I can't.
You can cuss here.
Confidence.
It's alright. You can cuss. No problem. We cuss here, right? It's okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. This is my question.
No, go ahead. I really want to know. Go ahead.
For the high pitch,
Mm-hmm.
how that even I can feel in me right now that I am not fully when someone sings.
Yeah.
When someone he sings like altogether a full voice, like everything.
Yeah.
Comes out, okay.
Yeah.
So just now when I was saying, but it didn't come out. But I want perfect this one. Like
Right. I got you. Okay. So you want an answer to that? You want the real do you want the real answer to that, or do you want the fake answer to that? Do you want me to make you happy, or do you want to understand the real truth? The truth, right? The truth is training. The truth is training. Okay? If you train your body, if you train yourself, you can do it, right? So Philip here, he plays guitar, right? And he performs, right? So Philip, how long does it take you to master one song, like get like all the chords and riffs of a song? How long does it take you? I'll just unmute you, okay?
2 and 3 hours.
2 and 3 hours, right? So you see, and how long have you been playing the guitar, Philip?
I have been playing for 10 years.
So Philip has been playing for 10 years, and he takes 2 to 3 hours to learn a song, right? And you have just begun. You have just begun singing, right? So how can you expect that to happen in a minute? Even he after doing it for 10 years, he takes 2 to 3 hours. How can you think of it that can happen in a minute? Man, right? So, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm not expecting, but
Yeah.
I want to learn. I just want to learn.
Of course. Yeah. So look, guys. So like this is what I've been like. The thing is, okay. One sec.
I want to say something about that person.
Sure. Go ahead.
मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ अभी जो उनको हिंदी में समझ में आएगा. अभी जब सर आपने जब बताया कि वो गाने का जो टेक्निक है, रोने के स्टाइल से हम गा सकते हैं, अभी आपका इम्प्रूवमेंट, अभी आप जब गा रहे थे ना तो थोड़ा सा उसमें वो नोट्स नहीं लग रहे, लेकिन आपने जब थोड़ा सा कोशिश किया था, जब सर ने बताया कि थोड़ा रोने के स्टाइल से आप गाओगे ना तो थोड़ा इम्प्रूवमेंट और उसमें काफी अच्छा लग रहा था वो जब आप गा रहे थे.
Exactly. Yeah. So guys, like the thing is, I just really want to show you guys, like this is the magic of training, right? If you guys train with me, this is what you'll get, right? So I'm just giving you guys the glimpse of what you can have with the boot camp that we have for 3 months, right? I'll explain to you guys, right? So yeah, Irshad, you want to say something? Go ahead. Irshad, go ahead.
I want to say something.
Sure, go.
मैं एक सॉन्ग मतलब कि छोटा सा मतलब 2 लाइन में गाता हूँ, अगर आप मेरा गलती थोड़ा पकड़िएगा जिससे मेरे सुधारने में हेल्प मिलेगा.
Okay, sure. Go.
बातें कभी ना तू भूलना कोई तेरे खातिर है जी रहा जाए तू कहीं भी ये सोचना कोई तेरे खातिर है जी तू जहाँ जाए महफूज हो दिल मेरा मांगे बस ये दुआ.
Awesome. So to answer your question, that's in the second secret that I'm going to share right now. So I'll just help you sing that song, okay? Much better, okay? Just give me a second, right? I want to ask Dhruv. Dhruv has been silent all throughout. Dhruv, you wanna like? Can you please turn on your video? Someone wants you to
just hold on.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, just turn your video and yeah.
Can you see me?
So do you have any problems with singing high? And you said you had a problem, I remember.
Yeah, I had a problem. Yeah.
So have you been trying to practice these exercises that I've been like telling everyone to do? Have you tried?
Yeah, I tried, but my question is, you said that we have to cry when singing high notes, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Do we have to make the crying face also?
No. Okay. Look. The thing is, what I'm like giving you is the basics, right? So it's like when we are in school, right? We have to like draw with crayons and stuff, right? But like when we're adults, right? We don't have to draw with crayons to like write something, right? You got it, right? So like there's a basic state to learn something, right? And then there's an advanced state, right? For the basic state, like look, here's a high note without any facial expressions, right? So I'll say a high note, which is like that's it. No. Right? Very easy, right? Now the same thing. I'll add the emotion, like you see, it sounds more emotional.
Okay.
Right? Get it?
Yeah, so that's what I want to know, the facial expressions. You don't know that.
Yeah. Like you can control it, right? So the way we teach is that we teach you to like perfect the body and produce the sound, right? Then whatever facial expression you want to add, knock yourself out. You can do whatever. Got it? Okay.
So can I sing a song?
Yeah, sure. I want you to sing a song. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to sing a song from Jab We Met movie. It's Aoge Jab Tum Saaj Na.
Okay.
So I just wanted to like know from you that do my voice comes from my nose? That is also my question. When I
okay, go ahead.
I'm singing the song from between. So is it fine?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
It's like नैना तेरे कजरार हैं नैनों पे हम दिल हारे हैं अनजाने ही तेरे नैनों ने वादे किए कई सारे हैं सांस हिले मध्यम चले तो तू कहे बरसेगा सावन झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे
Very nice.
आओगे जब तुम साजना आंगना फूल खिलेंगे.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Like really very good. So very good. Now the problem that you have is very similar to what Irshad has. Okay, same problem that's in the second secret, right? So I want to take you guys in the second secret and explain to you how you can fix just that, right? So let's go to the next part, right? Second secret: how to gain the vocal power, the stamina, scream the right way without hurting your voice, right? So what it is the core. The core, your belly. That's like, here is the power. Here is the secret. Like पेट में secret है. Okay, so that's trying to speak in Hindi. My Hindi is terrible. So, anyways, the thing is, you guys must have heard this, and that is like पेट से गाना है and all that, right? So what the thing is, the पेट से नहीं गाना है. Like the thing is, from your core, from your belly, right? You get the power, right? Or the accelerator pedal, right? Like just like in the car, right? How many of you guys drive or ride a bike here? Ride a bike, drive, scooty, Philip has a scooty. Yeah, I got it. right. So it's just like you step on the accelerator, right? Or
Yes.
The core, your belly is just that, right? And that's exactly what the problem was for Irshad and for Dhruv, right? So we will fix just that. So how we do it is first things first, we got to correct the breathing. Okay? So the breathing is from our diaphragm, right? So this is our diaphragm, right? So just below our rib cage, right? This is our diaphragm, right? So not the Superman look, but behind that, right? So the thing is, what you got to do is, you got to breathe from your belly, right? So what I want you to do is take your hand and put it right below your rib cage and just above your belly button, right? Something like this, right? Put it over there. And I want you to breathe in and feel your belly rising. So go ahead and breathe in and feel your belly come out, and then breathe out. And your belly will go in, right? So that's the breathing, okay? Try and see if your shoulders are raising up like that, means it's a bad breath. That's not the breath that should be there for singing, okay? First things first, let's correct the breathing, okay? Try it out, guys. So breathe in, right? And feel your belly. Yeah, Philip, your shoulders are raising up. Wrong. Right? So, how many of you feel this? How many of you feel your belly rising? Super thick, you can follow. Put your hand, right? Just be sitting as like sitting straight, your back straight. Okay? Just be sitting straight, right? Yeah, and like breathe in and feel your belly go up and breathe out. By the way,
my belly is expanding.
Your what's expanding, Philip?
My belly.
Belly, yeah, awesome. Then that's great. That's the right place to sing. Okay, that's the right place to breathe. And this is the same way you breathe when you do yoga, right? So again, same breath.
Kapalbhati. Anlom Vilom.
Pretty much. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. What is it?
I want to do yoga pranayam.
That's awesome. Yeah. Like if you do yoga, then you guys already have the breath, right? So the thing is, we have to connect with the breath, right? So yeah, Supratik, any question? Supratik, do you have a question, Supratik? I think you froze. All right. So Dhruv, I'll go to you. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Sorry. It was my internet connection. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay, sir.
Yeah. My internet just stopped right? for a second, right? So, okay, yeah. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah. My bad, man. So yeah, I was just about to connect my phone in the computer to get internet, but my internet came back. All right. So yeah, you guys can feel it, right? In your belly? Yeah. Right? So the exercise that I'm gonna give you is called the yeah exercise. Yeah. So every yeah, you gotta feel just like the pranayam, the Baba Ramdev thing. Like he goes like
Kapalbhati.
Right, that you gotta connect with the yeah. Now what you do, you do not let your belly go yeah, but your belly stays normal, and then you go yeah, same way. Try that. Come it up. Yeah, Philip. That was very good. Go ahead. Yeah. Once you master that, right? Then you apply that in your song, right? This will sound funny, but again, this will give you the support. So in technical terms, what Irshad and Dhruv lacked was support. They were not supporting the sound right? So what happens when you cannot support a building right? The building falls, right? The same way it goes with the song too. If you cannot support the sound, right? It'll fall, right? You were singing from your throat. That's a problem. So you have to connect with your belly, right? With the yeah, right? Yeah. The Ramdev Baba style, right? And then stop the
Kapalbhati,
right? And then just do the yeah. Right. So Dhruv, I'll just start with Dhruv, all right? Richard, I'll just come back to you. Dhruv, I'll just unmute you. Okay? So guys, copy this, all right, and like we're working with Dhruv. So just try the same exercise with your songs too. Okay, so Dhruv, yeah, your song was just do the higher parts, right? So we'll just do the most hard parts and stuff parts you can just do by yourself, right? Just try the chorus.
What do you want from my end?
Yeah, Irshad, I'll just mute you, okay? So yeah, Dhruv, just sing the chorus of that song that you just sung.
From starting like Lena Tere Gajrare, from their side.
Yeah, just the chorus though. Just the chorus.
Chorus means I can't getting like I'm forgetting what chorus is like.
Chorus is the mid part, the thing that always repeats.
Okay, so it's so in a song where I
okay, like you know, rock on, hey, but the guy shot. Rock on, something, you know, like that.
So that is the repeating of the song, right?
Yeah. The part that keeps.
Okay, so let me just. Sorry.
No problem. Good.
You were singing the song Barsega Sawan?
Yeah, but
yes.
Yeah.
Can you take? I think
Philip remembers.
Sorry.
Awesome. Yeah. Good.
You can sing this.
बरसेगा सावन झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे आओगे जब तुम साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे. That's
right.
His voice is very good.
Yeah, his voice is really good. Yeah, guys, I'll just mute you guys, right? So I'll just keep Dhruv on, right? So yeah, Dhruv. So what you got to do now is try and sing that same song without adding the lyrics, and in place of the lyrics, what I want you to do is do like this. Go, yeah, right? And hit the notes with the with the same exercise that we did right now, right? And replace the lyrics with the and be like doing everything. But with the sound, the
Okay, sound you want,
yeah. Okay, try to copy the sound first. Go ahead.
So, you want that first, right?
Yes. So do not sing the lyrics now. In place of the lyrics, just substitute the lyrics. Got it? Go ahead.
Okay, let me just try.
Sure.
It's been quite tough, right? Yep.
Okay, one second. Try this. Okay, copy me the best you can. All right, so go.
Sure.
Yeah. Copy this.
Yeah.
You see how your voice opened up right now?
Yeah, I see.
Exactly. You see? So that was the problem, right? So yeah. From there, try it out.
Actually, what I'm thinking is I'm not singing openly. I'm just singing from it.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole terminology of kul ke gao. This is right. So when you connect to your core, like that, that's when you kul ke gana hota hai. Like you know. Sorry if I fucked up English. I mean Hindi. All right, good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, was it right?
How do you feel now?
I was feeling right because now I'm feeling a bit confidence when talking.
Yes, exactly. Now add the lyrics to it. Same way. Go ahead.
बरसेगा सावन झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे आओगे जब तुम साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे.
Right? Was it better? How did you feel?
Yeah, feeling a bit good.
Right. So you see, that was the problem, right? How many of you guys think that was an incredible improvement? Give me a thumbs up. How many of you feel? Right? All right. Awesome. So you see, guys, it's just one tweak away, right? So first tweak we did was the cry, right? And my voice broke a bit. So yeah, that happens when you keep on speaking all day. So yeah, So guys, the first tweak was the cry. The second tweak was the yeah, right? So just notice your whole voice is just teeny tiny tweaks away from singing any of your favorite song. Got it? Got it, guys? Right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll just yeah. Dhruv, do you have any other questions before I move to Irshad?
Yes. So what like when I was taking your note suggestions. So what I found is I to I have to sing openly, but what happens is when I sing from my throat. So that time I when I sing that I sing in a feel. Okay, and when I sing openly, that feel goes out.
Okay. So yeah, like the thing is this, right? So first, again, think of have you seen those? I mean, of course, you're in India, so of course you have seen. So you've seen people when they make idols out of like clay, right? Like idols of some like god, right? From clay, right? They take like bamboos or sticks, and then they add clay on top of it, and they give it shape. You've seen those, right? So your voice is pretty much like that, right? So the feel is the how you enhance it, right? But what you have to do is first you have to get the mold in clay, right? You have to give it the face, give it the hands, give it the whole body shape and everything with the clay. So what I mean by that in voice terms is first you have to get the sound right with all the techniques. Once the techniques line up, right, then you can add feel, then you can add any sort of effect to the voice. Got it?
Correct.
Okay. So first things first, we train the basic core elements, right? Which is the 4-step process which I showed you, right? Every song has its own 4 steps, right? So I'll be like getting much deeper into that in just 5 minutes. But I just want to tell you guys, first things first is there is a finished sound and then there's an unfinished sound. Unfinished sound means it's not any it doesn't have any enhancements on it, right? So without enhancements, first you make a song, right? Once you make the song without the enhancement, then what you do is then add the enhancement, the feel, the distortion, the breathy effect, or the husky, whatever you want to add, you can add those after. Got it? Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Dhruv.
Yes. Can I ask one more question?
Sure. Go ahead, Dhruv. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So you got me I have to sing openly. Okay.
Yeah.
But when openly also my voice gets deep when I goes on a higher octave.
Okay.
So for that I have to use the crying technique.
Yeah. Let's try and sing a high song that's very hard for you. Let's fix that right now.
On a high song. Any suggestions?
Suggestions? I mean, you don't listen English, so I don't know Hindi.
Yeah, Philip can give me a ace. Philip.
Philip, yeah, Philip. He knows. Yeah, Philip, give him.
Path hai Khuda.
Yeah, there you go.
Ras Fateh Ali.
Okay, just let me search any other song for you. So what did you sing in the first?
Yeah. धुंधला जाए जो मंजिलें एक पल तो एक नजर मिला ऐसे कुछ है.
Yeah. That is also a bit tough for me.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Abhi, I also had a problem of forgetting the lyrics also.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm also forgetting. I'm not.
So what about this? This teach or we have to.
Again, Philip and me, we both do this for a living. So it's our profession. So
Yes.
I remember. So yeah. All right. Go ahead.
धुंधला जाएगा. Let me. One song from Rock On, Tum Ho To.
Oh yeah, Tum Ho To. Yeah, I remember the song.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, in that last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. तुम हो तो गाता है दिल, तुम नहीं तो गीत कहाँ, तुम हो तो है सब हासिल, तुम नहीं तो क्या है यहाँ, तुम हो तो है सब हासिल, तुम नहीं तो क्या है यहाँ, तुम हो तो है. Sorry,
Yeah, it's okay. Continue. Go ahead.
जो तुम हो तो लगता है कि मिल गई हर खुशी, जो तुम ना हो तो लगता है हर खुशी में है कमी, तुमको है मांगती ये जिंदगी. That is
Got it. Gotcha. So now we will replace that with the technique that I showed to Jeffin, right? So, or Jitendra, that's his real name. So, by the way, so he left us. So, anyways, what you do now is you try to go, like a yawn. Like try going,
weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, right. Now what we do is go. Try that.
I can't see you.
Dhruv, yeah. I can't hear you, Dhruv.
Can you repeat this again?
Yeah. Okay. So again, it starts with the yawn. So do the yawn. Okay. So.
Like that.
Yeah, I want you to go slower this time, okay? Try to go very, very slow, okay? First, what we'll do is we will yawn down from the top, right? And then from the bottom, then we'll go to the top, right? So first thing. So now, again, follow me, copy me the best you can, all right, Dhruv? So go.
Yeah.
Copy that. Try that. Yeah. Just like that, right? What I want you to do is be sitting straight, right? And when you go up, right, I want you to bend forward like that, okay? So like be sitting like normal, like straight, right? And when you go higher, I want you to bend forward like this, right? But like do not let your chin go up, right? Let your chin stay the way it is, right? Okay? Be sitting straight and go. Try that. So okay, let's do this, right? So what happens is like we have three kinds of voices, right? So we have a chest voice, which is the right? We have our head voice, which is the right? And we have the mixed voice, which is the So when you do that, right? Splits our voice from our head to our chest, right? It splits it into half, and we get the mixed sound, right? So what's happening is your head register and your mixed register is like you haven't found it yet. Right? So let's find that, right? So try this. Go. Say the word song, Dhruv. Try that.
What are you saying?
Say the word song and hold on to the NG towards the end. Good.
You're saying song.
Yeah. Just say the word song and hold on to the NG towards the end. Good.
Song.
Yeah. Now what I want you to do is hold on to the NG sound and go and then add a O. So Yeah. So what happened with the that gave you the mixed register, right? So now what we do is we get into our head sound. So copy the sound, go goo goo goo. Copy me, goo. Yes, beautiful. Again, the difference between if you guys are ever wondering what's the difference between a head sound and a falsetto sound, again, a falsetto sound you cannot control it. A falsetto sound sounds like this. I cannot control it, right? But my head sound, I can control it. I can go high and powerful, right? I can do that with my head sound, right? So what we do is we work on just that. So go, try that. Copy that sound.
Can you repeat?
Yeah. So you go, copy that. Yeah. Just that. Yeah. But I want you guys to do it very, very relaxed. Don't be like no. You see, very easy. Right up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question. Can I ask one more question?
Sure. Yeah, go. Of course.
Yeah. So when I was singing the high note, so I don't like what do you say is I don't know what time to in which for how many seconds we have to hold that note. Okay.
Sure. Again, that's training, man. That's training. That's nothing. Again, don't worry about that. That comes later, right? First things first, you find the note, right? Then we worry about how to hold that note and how to enhance it. Right?
So what is coming in my mind was just to wrap the thing as soon as possible, and so I thought I was.
Yeah. Again, the same thing I was talking to Supratik Jid, right? The same thing I was saying him. That is like, it's a mindset issue. So it's a mindset issue, right? So once you do something over and over again, right? It gets replaced, right? So like we condition our minds to do something. Got it? So like, don't worry about it. Like just because you couldn't do it before, that doesn't mean you cannot do it again. And do it for the first time. There's always a first time, right? So try the sound. Go. Copy that. Beautiful. That is your head voice, right? Now what we do is connect it. We go. Copy that, Drew. Beautiful, Drew. Beautiful, Philip. Right? You see now your head voice connected, right? Now what we do is. Go ahead, Drew.
So you're from bottom to top.
Yes, but with the yawn quality, the quality.
Yeah, can you repeat? I forgot.
Okay, I want you to do it very slow. Okay, I did it very fast. Right, let's do it very slow. Right. So take your time. Right. Copy.
I'm just. It's very.
It's okay. Again, let's yawn down. Okay, go yawn. Beautiful. Now from there. Try that.
Like
from the bottom. Try that. Yeah. Philip, I'll just mute you once, alright? So yeah, Dhruv, go ahead. Yeah, one sec. Yeah, Dhruv, go.
First, we have to yawn, right?
Yeah. Yawn down from the top to bottom, and then from bottom, you just raise that sound up. Okay?
The bottom from top, right?
Yeah. Again, copy me. Okay. So first of all, what I want you to do is like sit like normally. Okay. So like be relaxed. Okay. Just like yeah. Do not be holding the mic, right? So just sit normally, right? And go. Like you're like relaxing now. Try that out. Try that. Now, while you're down there, now you go. Copy. There you go. It was working. Do not stop. Okay, I don't want you to stop. When you go up, keep on going up. Let it take you up.
Actually, what happened? It looked a bit weird, so that's why.
Yeah. Again. Like, look. The first thing again. I don't know who said this, but someone said this. Like that is like whatever is worth doing badly at first.
Correct.
So again, like just think about it like this, right? So how long has it been your dream to sing, right? How long has it been your dream? For how many years?
Many years actually. I used to play guitar also, but
okay. Yeah. So let's say plus 10 years, 10 plus years.
Yeah, correct. 10
right?
plus years.
So like for 10 years you have been trying to sing, right? You wanted to sing, right? But you didn't get the right way to do it, right?
Yes. So I also joined various competition, but I never got first position. So.
Sure. I got you. So just think about it like this. The next 10 years, what if you could win each and every one of those competitions you entered?
Perfect.
Is it worth doing badly right now and getting it right, then not trying for it, and then even for the next 10 years feel the same way? Right? Yeah. Right. You see? Right? Correct. So again, it's a mindset, right? So again, it's bad, it doesn't matter. We'll fix it. I'm right here for you, right? So here we go. Let's try and fix it. Okay, do not worry. Let it sound weird, bad, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Go ahead.
So from bottom to top.
Hold it right there. Go ahead.
So let's.
You can do it.
First, can you start from first, like beginning from first?
Yeah. Okay. So again, yawn down, go, and hold the sound. Hold the sound at the bottom. Go. You see? You went higher, right? So you see, it's like a mental issue, right? So again, that mental issue can only be taken out of the system by conditioning, which is training it the right way, right?
So can I correct you? Like, sorry to interrupt. So what I thought is like, first we have to go down and hold that voice, and holding that voice, we have to come up.
It's not so much as hold the voice; it's so much as holding the quality. Okay, the quality of the yawn effect, right?
Yes,
the yawn, we're in this kind of a voice.
Yes.
Yeah. So technically, I'll just like look.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Can you repeat again?
Just one
Sure.
So the way everyone else teaches is they tell you the theory first, and then they tell you to do it practically, right? But I do it the opposite way. I give you the practical first and then tell you what the theory behind it is, right? So it feels more natural because when we learned how to speak our language, we didn't learn ABCD first. We learned, hey, this is a ball, this is an apple, this is a bat, like, because we understand by looking at stuff, right? So again, over here, I'm giving you a sound to understand, to like represent, right? So the sound that represents this is the yawn sound, right? Once you get the yawn, then you can go up. So again, now the technical part is what's happening is your larynx is moving up way too fast. What happens when my larynx goes up? Like, look, I'll copy you what you are doing right now.
Sure,
so what you are doing is voice. Got it? But when I keep it neutral, when I go got it, and then got it? So that only happens when we neutral larynx, and that happens with our yawn. Got it? So try that yawn. Come back down to the top. Go ahead. But I want you to take it slow. Okay, I did it fast.
Yeah, I'm doing fast.
Yeah. One second. Good.
Sure.
No, not you. Good. Yeah. Right. So I want you to control your volume, all right? I want you to control your volume, bring the volume down. Okay. Again, going up doesn't equal going up in volume too. Going up the range means you're going up the range, but the volume needs to stay the same, right? So copy that.
It's from bottom to up or bottom?
From bottom to up. Go. Try that.
Abhi, I got it, but actually my family is sitting around me. So if I said it loud, they will say, "What is this guy is doing?" So I cannot. That is my mind intention. It's coming. So I'm sorry for that.
I got you, man. I got you. Like, look, like the thing is, guys, like it's like what other people thinks. if that gets in your head, then of course you cannot perform. See what I mean, right?
That is one more thing that struck me a lot.
Right. So again, like if you really want to practice and if you're really serious, like, are you guys really serious about learning to sing? Give me a thumbs up if everyone is really serious about learning to sing. Okay, Dhruv gives me a hands up. Okay, everyone gives me a hands up, right? Again, there's two kinds of seriousness. Okay, there are two kinds of seriousness. One is it's something that you're supposed to do, and one is something that you're committed to do. Right. So like think of your best friend, or think of your brother, right? Or think of your sister, right? So if an emergency may strike, right? If they need you right now, right? So they need you urgently, right? You will drop everything and go there and help them, right? Right? Yes, right? Everyone? Right? So that's commitment. That's commitment. You're like, this person means everything to me. I'll be there for him. I'll be there for her, right? So now that's a committed person, right? Now here's a should. Okay, I should practice. I should sing better. I should do this. That means, okay, today, I'm tired, so I won't do it. Oh, today, that awesome movie is coming, so I think I'll go do that. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, I'll go do it. Oh, my friends are having a party. Yeah, please, I'll go do that. This can wait. That's a should. I should do this. I should do that. No. When you want to sing, you need commitment. Like, I have seen super talented people. My own cousin brother, okay, he is super talented, right? But he's not even doing half of what I'm doing right now. Again, that's not me saying I'm bragging, okay? I'm not bragging. What I'm trying to say is he wasted his talent, right? He wasted his talent. People understand this, and that is like talent is only 10% of it. Like, look, being able to sing, trust me, is 10% of it. 90% of it is your mindset. And that's what we're going to train. Like, notice, like, even when you do the boot camp with me, it's going to be the same thing. Mindset. I'll be training your mind to sing, because it's actually your mind that's not letting you sing. Your body can do it right now. You see? Right? So it's your mindset, right? So are you ready to make this a must, not a should? Are you ready to commit like that? Are you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to commit like that. Right? Right? Exactly. Philip, I don't think so. He's committed. Philip is busy checking his phone. All right. Okay. So, So guys, like, the thing is, Dhruv, I understand, but again, all I can say is it's a should versus a must, right? So again, so you guys got your answer, right? Dhruv, you got your answer. You got how?
Yeah, correct.
I'll just mute you. Let's go to Irshad. Irshad had a question. Yeah? Irshad, let's go. Talk to me. What's up?
Yes, sir, I have a doubt that when I sing high note, then I must use to falsetto for beautiful word our voice.
I don't understand. Can you like explain?
सर, अगर हम हाई नोट पे गाएंगे कोई भी सॉन्ग, तो आप जैसे बताए वॉइस को पतला करना, जो फॉल्सिटो होता है रियल में, तो क्या वो वॉइस के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा ब्यूटीफुलनेस लगेगा ना जैसे?
No, again, again, you're not thinking of a sound that is ready to sing first, okay? First things first, you're looking for the sound to be there in your voice first, okay? That's when you're not looking for, okay, how good does it sound, right? So like first get the sound, first get it light and right, just the way I explained before, right? Once you get it light and right, once the notes are there in your body, in your sound, in your throat, in your whole system, then you add beauty to it, then you enhance it. Get it? So first, again, just the same way I showed you guys, or I gave you guys the example of like you know, when people make these idols out of clay, right? They make Ganesh, they make other like Lord stuff, and you know, like the Indian stuff that they do, right? So like first they make it out of clay. They put bamboos, they put like sticks and stuff, right? So that's when it's being prepared. So think of your voice like that, right now. First things first, you need to give it a structure, right? And then the enhancements, like, oh, how beautiful does that sound? Oh, there's a distortion, there's a heaviness, there's a aggressiveness. All those are enhancements to the song, right? So a same song, like let's just say I love you, the line I love you. Let's say I make a melody out of this, right? I'll just show you like how it works, right? So if this were a song, this is how I would work on it. First thing, let's say the 3 words. I love you. First, I get the enunciation, which is how I'm pronouncing each word, right? So, I love you. I got that? Now I'll add a melody to it. So let's say, I love you, right? So if I do it very clean, very romantic, or very, romantic. Let's just go with that, right? Romantic. I love you. I do that, right? Now, if I want to add aggressiveness to this, right? I love you, right? Now, if I want to add super aggression, like let's say metal, right? If I want to scream on it, right? So I'll be like, I love you. You get it, right? And if I want to add very husky, like sexiness to it, right? Which is like, a very, very KK sort of thing, like, KK the singer, he would do something. It's like, I love you, right? He would do something like that, right? So you see, like, these are enhancements. But underlying all these enhancements, I have my word, I love you. So, I love you, I love you. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, it helps us to enhance our voice.
I didn't get you. Can you repeat?
So, the voice, जो पतला हम लोग गा रहे हैं, it helps to enhance our voice.
Not really enhance. Again, it's not an enhancer. It's the first step. If you were to cook a biryani, what would you get to cook a biryani? You would get rice, you would get chicken or mutton, or I don't know, whatever you want, right? So first things are those, right? The ingredients, right? Then you have the masala and everything, right? So these are the light voice is the ingredient. Right? What you make out of it, that's the end. That's how the song sounds in the end. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got it? Yeah, exactly. So this is the ingredient. Okay, the patla voice, what you're saying, which is the light voice. Yeah, which is like Hindi definition of light would be patla, right? Yeah. So like so that's the sound. Got it? Okay. Cool. All right. So let's move on. All right. Ready to move on? Okay. I'll just mute it. Right? So yeah. Okay. So again, that's from where the core comes from, right? Now, who of you wants to learn to scream or add distortion to their voice, like I did? Anyone wants to add distortion? Distortion. You want to scream? Anybody interested in the screaming? Aggression? Anyone? You want? Philip wants? All right. Awesome. Okay. So Philip. Okay. Do you want to? Okay. Cool. I'll mute both of you guys. So this is how you scream. Again, this is a technique. This is a magician's secret. Do not reveal it. Okay. What you do for that is you need to drink some water and you need to gargle, whatever. Right. So this is what you got to do. Sip some water and go. And feel the water, the bubbles in the top of your mouth, in the roof of your mouth. Right? Go. Try that. Try that. Yeah. Right. So what you do then, after you've done it with the water, then drink the water and go. And feel the sound of there. Yeah, you're doing a dry gurgle now, right? So, and the thing is, the idea is to place the sound, and this sound is what we call the vocal fry. Okay, so just the same way we have the register, the chest register, mix, and head, right? And this register is the vocal fry, which is the in the morning we have this kind of sound when we wake up, right? Try copy that sound. Go ahead. Yeah, Philip, you got it. Yeah. So that sound, we gotta place it up there. Okay. Be careful, Super Deep, all right? So, we gotta place that sound up there, like a like that, right? And you gotta place the sound up there. You feel it up there? You feel it up there? Up there on the roof of your mouth? Yeah. Not in your throat. If you feel it in your throat, then that's wrong. You gotta feel that. On the top.
Yeah, I'm feeling up there.
Top. Yeah. Now what you do is the yeah exercise we did with the core, right? We mixed both these exercises up, right? So we mix them up like this. Go, yeah. Got it? And you feel up there, right? And of course, with the right training, of course, this is a very hard thing to do. Okay, you don't get it instantaneously. Okay, so this is where it starts from, and soon you'll be doing You'll be doing these kind of sounds. Yeah. You'll be doing those kind of sounds without any effort, right? So that's where the scream comes in, right? So that's how the scream goes, right? So again, now it's secret number 3. How many of you wants to? Of course, everyone wants to. Again, get singing on stage and performing for a living and do what you love. How many of you wants to do that? Give me a thumbs up. Come on. Who's excited for that? Awesome. So the key is here. The world is in the palm of your hands, right? So there's someone in the chat. I think that's Dhruv. Yeah, Dhruv goes yes. Okay. So yeah, awesome. So guys, the world is in the palm of your hand, right? What you need to understand is you need to understand how to market yourself, right? How to sell your music, how to sell your brand, right? So that's what we will learn in the boot camp, right? What I'll give you right now is like Philip, you're performing right now, right? So like how much do you guys usually charge per show, like at an average, like like a normal time, like how much do you guys charge per show right now?
3 to 5 thousand.
3 to 5K?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So how would you like if you could make that number go up to 30 or 50K a show?
After
think about it.
I think I'm working in I'm learning euphonium, and also I'm going to in a band, a Western band. There is a bass player.
Okay.
And I will take after 1 year, 20 to 30K per show.
Per show, yeah. So but you won't be singing there, will you? Like, or you'll be just playing guitar, right?
Yeah, so, just playing. So, but I want to sing.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, my guarantee to you is this, right? You can sing and play guitar or play any instrument for that matter, or play no instruments, sing, right? And
that is great for me.
Yeah, and be able to charge 30 to 50K a show, right? So, or even more. Some people charge 1 lakh per show too, right? I'll tell you how you can do that, right? So you guys want to know? You guys want to know how to brand yourself? Yeah. You guys want to know how to brand? Give me a thumbs up if you guys want to know how to brand yourself, right? So I think that's Dhruv again in the chat. Yes, Dhruv says yes, right? So the key here is what do you call trading up the chain, right? So what that means in simpler terms is you leverage. Okay, again, if you do not know the word leverage, let me like make it simpler. Just think how valuable is just a lemon. Just think of a lemon, right? A lemon sells for, I don't know what, like 10 rupees, like a piece or something, right? Or like 10 rupees, 2 pieces, something like that, right? And think about how much that lemon would, or how you could increase the price if you could make a lemonade, right? Or like, lemonade, right? Like, with the ice and everything, right? So lemonade made with the same lemon, right? You can charge maybe 20 rupees, 50 rupees, right? Whatever, right? And that same lemonade, right? If you put it in a place where it's got good lighting and a good place, right? You could charge the same lemonade for 200 rupees, even 500 rupees. And yeah, I have paid 500 rupees for a lemonade, by the way, in a 5-star hotel. But you see, that same lemon that comes for like two lemons for 10 rupees, right? Yeah. That same lemon goes into a 5-star hotel and they are charging 500 for it, right? So why is it the price difference, right? It's just visuals, right? It's what it seems like, right? So what we will do is what we do, like what all our the students do is we trade on the chain. What happens is right now there's so many YouTubers, right? There's so many content creators, right? The content creators who are not very famous. People who are below 1 lakh subscribers or below like 5 lakh subscribers. There are plenty, right? And they are struggling to find good music. Right? Because, and like the newer laws that are coming out in this year or the next year, they'll start applying. And then you cannot use any music that you do not own or have copyright to, which is a great thing for you. And if you're wondering why, this is why. Notice, this is trading up the chain. What you do is you contact these people over Instagram, over Facebook, over whatever there is, right? Whatever social media there is, right? You contact them and you tell them, hey, what kind of music are you looking for? Can I help? Can I give you one of my music? You do not charge them. What you do, you give them the music for free, right? All you tell them is, hey, just credit it to my name, right? And I just want a written document saying you paid me X amount of rupees for it. Got it? You paid me X amount of rupees for it. You're faking it. Okay? It's like a white lie. All right? You fake it, right? What you do is you give them your song, right? And then you ask them, hey, I'll give it to you for free, but just for sake of legality, right? You just tell them, you just write it down that you paid me 5,000 rupees for it or 10,000 rupees for it, and I just sign it off, and like you can it can come in front of any amount of people, right? Then what you do is then when you go to your open mics, then what you go to your agents, when you look for agents, then you tell them, hey, I give music for so and so and so and so and so people, right? And I charge this kind of money for it. And guess where your value is going on? You see? That's how you trade up the chain. This is how you promote. And I remember, Irshad, you were asking me, how do I promote? This is the start of promoting, right? I just gave you one tactic, which is very, very easy. Anyone can do this, right? But there are more to this. Of course, I cannot explain all in just 2 hours, right? So how do you guys think about this? Does this expand your brain? Does this give you more ideas to do now?
Yes.
What do you think?
Right technique you told. Good technique.
All right, awesome. So this same technique, by the way, one of my own students, his name is JD. Okay, JD, he is from US. Okay, he lives in New York. JD, he used the same technique and went from paying clubs to let him perform for $500 a night. He was paying the club. How many of you have done this? Like, I've personally done this. Like, I've paid clubs to go and perform over there, right? So people ask that. People say, hey, you want to perform? Give me some money. JD was doing that for over 2 years, and he used to like drive Uber in New York, right? All day, and at night he used to pay that whatever he earned through the clubs just to go and perform, right? He used the same technique, and he was making $5,000 to $10,000 a night to perform. Not only that, in 8 months, he got signed by a record label. He is my own student, all right? He sings Latin songs, all right? So like Latin, like, you know, like Spanish stuff, right? So like he's the only student of mine, as far as I know, that has got signed by a record label. Same process, same thing. This is the same thing I explained to him. He did just that. But the only thing difference between him and anyone else is he actually applied each and everything. He went for it. He really, really worked hard for it. That's why he got it. There's no way around hard work. But hard work with the right strategy will give you success. Hard work with the bad strategy will again make you the gadha, you know, from Rockstar. So yeah. I felt like that same gadha for the first 5 or 6 years. Me trying to just check YouTube video after YouTube video. I'll learn this. I didn't learn nothing. Okay, in 5 weeks, I learned more than in 6 years. In 5 or 6 years, just think about it. Doesn't this blow your mind? Like, what's in 5 weeks you learned more than in 6 years? Yeah, that's true. I nearly gave up so many times. Like, it's so hard to figure it out on your own, right? So again, that's how you do this, right? So now,
Abhi, can I interrupt you? Hello,
yeah,
Abhi?
sure, dude, good.
Yeah, Abhi, you just said that in 5 weeks you can train us well. So what about the classical singing that you told about in the earlier session? That classical, like, so if I talk about a classical singer, so let's say if I go somewhere near around any institution around me and I said that please taught me singing, so what they will do, they will stick with Saregama, do the classical singing, rags and all. So they will give you all the, like, you know, very basic of singing. So that will take a lot of time, lot of riyaz and all.
Yes.
So if we join your boot camp, so we can come up to that level. Beyond that,
Look. Okay. So I've addressed this in the beginning, right? In the beginning, I've said, like, you know, what happens when you go. I have personally had bad experiences with such classical teachers, right? So where I've spent so much of my time. So back in 2008, I went to because you were not there from the beginning. That's why you missed that part. So I went to.
Your voice is breaking up.
My voice is breaking up. Do you hear me now? Hello. You hear me now?
No, some network issues.
Okay, just 1 second, right? Is it better now? Better? Hello?
No, it's a bit cracking.
Hello. Is it better?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, you can carry on. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like you know, I've had my fair share of bad experiences with them, and that is like, you know, I started to learn from them, and then first of all they said this wasn't possible, that wasn't possible, that cannot be done, and like, again, I don't believe in stuff like that, right? Like you've seen me for 2 hours already, so you know, like you know how I am, like, you know, I'm always like, this can be done, that can be done, right? You know, like it all can be done. There's just a way to do it, and you just don't know it yet. You see what I mean, right? So the thing is, the way the old way works, right? It's very conservative. It's like, I'm not going to share what I know.
Correct.
So I don't do that. Like check this out. Like anywhere, any teacher you go to, will they give you the stuff that I just gave you right now? Any teacher, they won't.
No.
They won't. Not even 1% of what I give you. The reason is they want you to stay with them for 2 years and 5 years. That's why. That's their business. That's a very bad business way of thinking, even. Like, it's very bad. Like, you know, think about this. Like my student JD, who got signed by a record label. You know how many students I got because of that? Hundreds. Because he got so famous. He told people, there's only one person you will learn. Again, I'm not bragging. All I'm trying to say is, look, I'll do my best to give you what you came to learn from me, right? So it's like you go into a restaurant. It's like you're going to a restaurant and you say, okay, I want this product and this product and like this dish and this dish and this dish. And like you give them 5 recipes to give you, right? And then when you get the food, they only give you 3. And they say 2 you'll get in like later. Will you go to that restaurant later? Will you go there?
No.
Will you tell anyone to go there again? No, right? You won't.
No.
That's the reason why. These people will always starve. That's the reason why. Like, look, I'm here to tell you in 3 months of my bootcamp, you'll go from where you are right now to singing your favorite songs and to going out and performing. So when you perform and you live your dreams, you feel happy from it.
Correct.
You tell everyone that, hey, there's only one person who can teach you. You will. Go to Abi. Go to Got it? So that's why I give it away, because I know, like, if again, you believe in karma, right? Like, you do good for others.
Yes, I do believe. I strongly believe in this.
Same thing. I believe in same thing. This is how I do business. I'm a human first, and then a businessman later.
So Abhi, if you don't mind, so are you against classical singing?
I'm not against classical singing, but I'm against withholding knowledge.
Sorry, with?
I'm against withholding knowledge, like keeping knowledge to myself. I'm against that.
Okay.
I believe knowledge should be shared.
Correct.
It should be shared. Again, shared to people who want to learn, by the way, not to everybody.
Fine.
Because again, like a diamond, a diamond for a human is priceless. A diamond for a pig is nothing. Okay. So it's people who value it. If you value it, I'll give it to you. If you don't value it, I'm not going to give it to you. It's as simple as that. Because again, I'm saying this from my own experience. I have given diamonds to people, okay? Because I have given knowledge away to people who didn't value it at all. And I got ripped off. I felt so bad because I learned it so hard. Like I told you guys, right? So it took me so long to understand each and every small thing, right? And I just gave it away. Like no, why am I giving it away to you guys? Because you guys want to learn this. You guys want to sing, right? That's right. You guys are ready. Like, it's like that saying, like, if you want to learn something, or like if you want to put something in the bowl first, you got to empty it.
Please
water, right? So that's the whole thing, right? So yeah, got it? True? Okay. So yeah. So again, the power of Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, right? So we use that to brand ourselves, right? How exactly? Again, you have to attend the boot camp for that. Like, I cannot give away everything of here. So because so less time, right? Again, these are my students, right? So some of my students, right? Again, this was Dejan Bogovic. I always talk about him all the time. That's because he started to sing when he was 65 years old. I'm not making this number up. He's a guy from Facebook. I can connect all you guys to. 65 years old, he came to me. He was like, so you can teach me to sing? I was like, yeah, I can. And he was like, I don't believe you. I'm like, just try me, like, just try me. And he was like, okay, fine, we will try. So after a year, and like this was back in 2015. This was back in 2015, yeah. So after a year later, he took some time because it's an old voice, like, he had so long of conditioning, right? So like 65 years of conditioning that I had to take out of. That's why it took a year, right? But usually it doesn't take that long, right? If you're below 35, 40, it doesn't take that long, right? So later on, your body starts becoming this one thing, and then it's so hard for it to like come out of, right? So if you're below 40, you can learn fast, really fast, right? So 65 years old, right? So he learned how to sing, right? And like this is his testimony. So I just added this, right? So like, I'm 65 years old and I learned to sing and perform on stage for the first time. And my advice to you, to everyone out there, is do not wait for 65 years like me. Do what you wanted to do when you were a teenager. And he wanted to do it when he was a teenager, right? So again, I keep saying this to everybody, like really learn from him. Like, please do not wait 65 years old when you're retired, because he was like a programmer, right? So he retired and then he started to follow his passion. Please don't do that. Like, you can do that like way earlier, right? So that, and then this is JD. This is the guy I was talking about, the guy who got signed by the record label, right? So like, I'm a performing artist. I got signed to a record label after developing a voice, right? Worked with Abi, right? So he gave me the confidence and the valuable skill I needed, right? So again, this is Raytina. She was a graphic designer, right? Again, same thing. She sings in the church every week now. So like, that's amazing. Like, she transformed her life, right? You guys can do that same. These guys are no different. I shared Nirmal's stuff, right? Can we see JD videos? Yeah. I'll share you guys links. Don't worry, right? I'll share you guys the links, right? So okay, this is my So again, this is my own advice to you, right? So, which is, do not let your dreams die and think what if later on. Okay, from here, whoever like accepts to like get into the boot camp, right? When you see these same people after 3 months, after 1 month, you will feel the what if. Trust me. Like after like Nirmal got in, like, right? Like so many people who like were skeptical, like they were like, I don't think this will work, right? Everyone felt that what if after they heard him sing. I'll share with you Nirmal singing too, okay? From his starting in the beginning, what he sounded like, and 6 weeks later how he sounds like, and right now it's like 8 weeks later how he sounds like, right? So I'll share all these with you like tomorrow, right? But like because it's short time, so I'm like trying to skip over, right? So again, this is what my advice to you is, right? And this guy, Les Brown, again, if you guys know him, I don't know, he's like inspirational speaker, my favorite, right? So like he has this big quote. I'll just narrow it down. So what this is what he says is like you know, when we are dying, right? When we are on our deathbed, when we are about to die, right? The gifts that we had in ourselves, right? Like they come to us, right? And then they tell us only you could have given us the opportunity to shine, but you just gave up. You didn't believe. I don't want you guys to feel the same. Right? So you have these gifts, guys. You guys already sing good. Right? My job is to just perfect it a little better, right? So you guys, you have your hero's journey, right? So in the boot camp too, like there's our second video is named the hero's journey, right? So what is like, you are in your hero's journey, right? So you had a past before, right? And I'm the guide, right? I'm the person who will guide you to reach your full potential, right? So is my plan here, right? And like I have helped like other people, like hundreds of others to do this. I want to help you guys next to do the same thing, right? So now the past hour, right? So you would agree it's been time well spent, right? How many of you guys agree time well spent? Give me a thumbs up if you guys agree. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Again,
what is the feet of boot camp?
Yeah, I'll get to it. Just 1 minute, right? So yeah. So again, I can't cover everything you need in an hour, like hour or 2 hours, right? In a masterclass, right? So even if I had all day, I wouldn't finish it. So like, you know, again, special offer. So you can get to know everything you need to know, right? So if you act fast, I'm gonna give you a very, very, very special deal here. All right. So look, like imagine if you could finally sing. What would you do differently? Imagine like right now you had the voice that you have always wanted right now. Just close your eyes. Just for 1 minute, close your eyes and think, what would you be doing differently with your life? Just close your eyes right now, right? Close it and just think, what all will you be doing differently with your life? Where will you be performing? How are people reacting to you? How are people saying like, hey, Irshad, my God, you're so amazing, right? Philip, oh my God, I didn't even know you could sing, right? Supratik, oh my God, you really had that inside you, right? Or Dhruv, oh my God, you're really amazing, right? Think like that. People reacting to you like that, right? How does that feel inside you, right? Just think how priceless is that, right? So that's why I present to you, sing that song in 90 days or less, right? In 90 days or less, you'll be able to sing any song. Sing that song. It could be any song, any of your favorite songs, right? So this is the boot camp. Right? This is what I've been like talking about, right? So Ankit here. So yeah, hey Ankit, hey. So you joined us late. Hey, so okay. So here's the boot camp, right? Guys, sing the song 90 days, right? So again, like look, the thing is, you can see why this is a great deal at even 50,000 rupees, right? So it's a great deal, right? For general public, it's 29,997. So it's almost like 30,000, right? That's how much the bootcamp costs for general public, right? If you were to do it without this masterclass, that's how much you would have been paying, right? But if you take action today, right, you can get it at 50% off. How many of you want to get it at 50% off? Right? How many of you? Just give me a thumbs up if you want to get it at 50% off. If you could do this at 50% off, how many of you?
What's the cost? What's the cost for it?
So look, like for general public, it's 30,000, right? It's 29,997, right? So that's what I call it. But if you take action today, it'll just cost you 50% off. It'll cost you 50%. So it'll be 15,000.
I will ask from my mother, my parents.
Right. So look. This is what you got to do. For today, this is what you got to do. All you got to do is you have to buy a ticket, right? The ticket is only for the MasterClass attendees, right? So there's a ticket, right, which you buy for 500 rupees, right? Which is deductible, which is refundable, right? But if you take action today for the ticket, which is the 500 rupee ticket, then you can pay 15,000, right? And there's also ways to pay this in installments in 3 months. We can even divide that. We can even pay 5,500, right? For 3 months, right? So 5,500, 5,500, 5,500, right? For 3 months. 1 month after the other, right? So you can just get started now for just chat. Okay, cool.
How much time we have to devote?
What?
How much time we have to devote for this class?
So look, the minimum time is 1 hour every day. Minimum. That's a minimum. It's a bare minimum, right? Maximum, you think how much ever you can practice. But the bare minimum is 1 hour. Without 1 hour, your voice won't improve. Okay? So look, the thing is, today's cost, it'll be 50% off. Okay? So if you just get the ticket, 500, right? If you're ready, I'll just drop you link over here. Right? So like, you know, the thing is, it'll be 50% off just if you get the 500 ticket, right? So again, this is what you're gonna get inside it, right? This is what you're gonna get, right? So a 90-day practice schedule will be delivered to your email, right? This is what you'll practice each and every day. You will know it, right? So and it'll be self-tailored to your voice. It won't be a thing that's out there. Like that's very generic. No. It'll be for you, right? So whatever you learn throughout this whole bootcamp journey, we will make you a full practice schedule, right? And you will know what to do, when to do it, and everything. Got it? Okay? First thing is that, right? Then is the 24x 90 minute, right? So this is where the bootcamp really happens. Again, look, this is not just a course that you do from your home and like, you know, it's like a video you play and then it's over. No. Every day, what will happen is every week what will happen is you'll have 2 sessions, right? So like one in a weekend and one in a weekday towards the night, of course, right? So we will be doing sessions where we'll cover one topic, right? So it could be about breathing and support, right? Or it could be about chord closure, it could be about singing high, right? It could be about anything, right? We have our whole course structured. I'll show you the structure very soon. But for like 24 sessions, right? So for 12 weeks straight, you'll have 2 sessions a week, right? So it'll be a group call like this, right? Where we will discuss one topic, and the most amazing thing is we'll be using your favorite songs to learn to sing. We won't be giving you guys like something. We won't be giving you guys something that's like very generic. Like no. Like you don't have to just go ahead and practice exercise. No, what you guys have to do is take your own favorite songs, right, and use those favorite songs as exercises. This is the same way we were doing it today. Just think you're learning your favorite songs by just practicing with your favorite songs, and you're not rehearsing, or you're not practicing like, you know, over and over for one note, one second, right? Very annoying. So that's what this is all about, right? Okay, so you have a question now, right? Yeah, you should. I'll just mute group, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Go ahead.
Me. Hello.
Yeah. You should go ahead. I can hear you.
Hello. Yes, sir. I have a question that if I want to promote my song or rap, so I want to become a professionally singer and rapper.
Yeah.
So like popular. How can I promote, sir? Where is the way, sir? कौन सा ऐसा रास्ता जिससे मैं अपने आप को ज़्यादा प्रमोट कर सकता हूँ? Because YouTube अगर हम लोग देख लें, तो YouTube में तो बहुत सारे लोग हैं, लेकिन इन लोग आज YouTuber बन के रह रहे हैं.
Sure. Look. Again, the thing is, we cover everything. We cover everything, starting from how to get your voice in order, how to get your life in order, how to like market yourself, right? And how to have a business that performs it, so you can perform, right? And you can earn like money doing what you love, right? So we cover all the 3 things in the bootcamp. Got it? Okay, so like we do not leave one topic away, right? So because right now you have habits that are not helping you to do this, right? You have to become a different person to become that. Got it? So the person that you are right now, you have to do newer things and like train newer stuff, right? To go to that position, okay? But like if I would just give you an advice of like, oh, okay, yeah, if you do just that and you'll get it. No, it doesn't work like that. Like promotion, only some people like why do you follow your favorite artists? You follow them for a reason, and you don't even know why you follow them. That's like human psychology. You don't know how human psychology works, right? So in the third month of our bootcamp, we talk about that, right? We talk about marketing. We talk about how do we position ourselves in the market. How do we make songs, and how do we like make the art of our album, or make the art of our social media, so people would want to follow us, right? What can we do that attracts people, right? How do we get people to like come to our shows? Everything. Got it? Okay. Cool. Okay. So like the best thing for you to do would be getting in the boot camp. That would be the end all for all. It'll solve every vocal problem and get you in the right way to performing. Got it? So that's the surefire, the best way that you can take, right? So again, with that, so again, all these are valued. Like again, the 98 practice schedule is valued at 15,000, right? So the sessions alone are priced over 30,000, right? So again, then you get one-on-one calls too, right? So right now what we do, our boot camps are just for 5 people, right? So for 5 people, you see, I can give you a more personalized attention, right? So what will happen is very soon our boot camps will have hundreds of people, right? So then you see the attention will go down, right? The best time to get in the boot camp would be like now, right? So again, so what you get is the 15-minute, right? So you get like 3x 15 minutes, so like 3 times, right? You know, in 3 months, you get individual attention, right? So I give you one-on-one attention, right? And solve your specific problems, right? So let's say if you're shy, especially super thick shit, right? So he's a little shy, so you'll need more one-on-one attention. But it's okay. We'll show you how to gain that confidence too. Just think if you have that confidence, like how could you do things differently? Just think about it. How could you do things differently, right? So that's what you're gonna learn in the bootcamp, right? So of course, and then you get access to our private Facebook support group, right? So where you will find all our videos, right? So you can ask questions right there. So what happens is when you go to a generic like a learning a place like a institution, you go there, you learn, you take notes, you come back, right? But there's so many things that the teacher might have said that you would have forgotten, right? So what happens is, because of technology, now we record it, right? And you can watch it back and you know what exercises to do. Got it? So you don't miss nothing. Got it? You remember everything, you get every technique in your voice, right? So again, the total value of this is 89,999, which was like 90,000, right? So now, look, who has this worked for before, right? Dejan, right? He was a retired guy, right? It has worked for him. It was a guy called Andrew, one of my students, right? And he was a high school student, right? So some of you are still in school, right? I think Irshad is still in school. So and then it has worked for him. Again, Raitina, she was a graphic designer. It has worked for her too. Why can't it work for you? Why can't it work for you, right? So again, like look, I had 2 choices, right? First option was go as cheap as possible, right? And try to sell as many as possible, right? So again, it wouldn't incentivize me to like really stack the value, right? So if I would have taught this for like, I don't know, like 500 rupees or something, then there would have been like thousands of people over here, right? I don't want to do that. I want to like really train the next people who get signed by the record label, train the next person who is performing really well, right? So the word of mouth gets out, right? And your fans become my students again. Got it? So like that's my thing, right? So my second option, again, requires a little higher investment, but in exchange, I can devote more resources to guarantee your success, right? So again, you want me to guarantee your success, right? Give me a thumbs up if you guys want me to do that. Give me a thumbs up, right? All right. Awesome. All right. So again, my students, right? Again, they have done it. So can you guys. So can you, right? So this is what you're gonna get, right? This is the value, right? What you're gonna get, right? Again, if you're gonna get in right now, right? This is a bonus, right? So this is a self-recording practice, right? So you can record yourself and you can send me your practices every day, and I'll critique it. I'll help you like get it really right, and you can do that. So that's a bonus if you take action right now, right? In bonus 2, right? You get pre-recorded videos, right? pre-recorded videos, so you don't have to like watch a session that's 2-3 hours long, right? You can watch small videos like 10 minutes to 20 minutes long, and you have it, right? So that's bonus number 2. Again, only for the people who join in right now. Like, look, this is what the value is right now, right? The value is 1,20,000. That's how valuable this is right now, right? Now look, if all of what I said, right, and you guys got live example, right? If all this did was just help you sing higher, would it just be worth it? Just think about it. Like, if it just would let you sing higher, would it be worth it? Philip, you're saying something? Philip? Yeah. Are you saying something? I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you, man. All right, so I'll continue. All right. So again, if it all just did to like, you know, get you more confident, right, and get you out there and like let you go out and perform in front of your family, right? Would it be worth it? Just think about it, right? Again, if it all just did, like if you would just gain the courage, right, and know all the technique behind putting up videos on YouTube, right? Would it be worth it? Just think about it. If all that it did, right? So again, just think about it. Like, what's being able to sing worth to you? Like, what's the price you would pay to a compliment, right? To a compliment, someone who's like, oh my God, you're so amazing. Like, what's the price you pay to a compliment? Just think about it. Right? 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 25 lakhs, more. Just think about it. A compliment is priceless, right? Like that. Just think, right? So like, how much would you pay to be able to sing on stage and make the crowd chant your name? Just think about it, right? Just close your eyes and think about it. Thousands of people, or if hundreds of thousands of people, lakhs of people, right, chanting your name, right, and you're performing. How does that feel inside you? Just think about it, right? What is that worth to you, right? So now you see, like, you can see why others are paying me $350, right, for 4 hours a month, right, which is around 26K, right? This is what I charge to my clients outside of India, right? I'm doing this in India for the second time now, right? So like the reason is because I don't want to like be teaching only the people from outside, right? I want my Indian people to get it too, right? So yeah, Philip, go ahead.
Sir, I'm going to making food.
Okay, yeah. Just give me like 10 minutes.
I'll let you know. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. So yeah. It'll just take like 10 minutes, right? So like, guys, like the thing is, I just really want you guys to like think about this, like what you guys could be doing like differently, right? So like the whole idea is if you guys take action right now, right? If you guys take action right now, right, and you guys go hit the link, right, and you guys take 50% off for just 500, right? Again, you guys do this right now, right? You guys get bonus, right? Cool. So what, Philip?
Hello.
Yeah, Philip, good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for 10 minutes for.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So look, like I was in your shoes a few years ago, right? And I'm not going to charge you so much so that like, you know, you won't be able to like so you know, I want to be able to help the people from my own country, right? So again, sing that song in just 90 days, right? So you see why this is a good deal at even 50,000, right? So again, for general public, it's 30,000, right? If you take action today, right now, that's 50% off. Think about it. If you take action right now, 50% off. How many of you are ready to take that action right now to get the ticket, right? Jid, you ready? You ready? All right, awesome. Okay, who else is ready to make it 50% off right now? Ready? Jid? Yeah, Ankit says Ankit is ready. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else who's ready to book the ticket for 500? Right? You wanna get it? You want to get a ticket for 500, right, guys?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll be not interested for now. Okay, Dhruv. Okay, sure. Is there anything in general, like anything you want me to answer? Yeah. Anything you want me to answer, Dhruv? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Dhruv. Yeah.
And we having a
Dhruv, your voice is breaking up.
Can you hear me, Abhi? Hello.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah, your voice is breaking up.
Yeah, so can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
So we are running right now, and I have to deliver lots of time to them. So I will be not able to join this classes. Cannot devote 1 hour completely.
Okay.
So once that thing gets sorted, my study gets sorted, then I can came back to your class. So I really don't have time. Fine. It's just I don't want to waste your time and my time. That's it.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Class was also. I don't have
Cool.
time.
I understand. Like, we can do like a phone call tomorrow, right? And we will talk it out, all right? Cool.
Yeah, sure, no issues.
Cool. All right. So yeah, guys, the link is out there, right? Yeah, Superdik. Yeah, do it. Superdik?
Yes, you see, okay. Lucky Ali, right? Lucky Ali.
Yeah.
Okay, you heard his voice, right?
Sure.
You heard his voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Raw Fateh Ali Khan, you see, you even heard his voice, right? His voice is like sharp, classical, totally classical, like sharp and all. Okay, so Lucky Ali voice is not like that. Lucky Ali voice is, like something like Smokey's voice.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So means how can this guy means he can sing like everything, he can catch the scale and all, everything he can catch the scale.
Yeah,
he
man,
can sing any song.
Yeah,
he can catch the scale and
that's just training. That's just training, bro. Okay,
just train.
Yeah. If you train like that, you can do it, right? So again, that's what you learn. Again, bonus number 3, right? You want to get all of these bonuses, right? The link is in the chat. Guys. Can you guys see the chat, right? So click on the link, right? It'll take you to a page that looks something like this, right? And you just buy your ticket. That takes 50% off, right, guys? Okay, just buy your ticket, right, and get 50% off right now. Philip, right? You getting it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. So go ahead and click the link like right now, right? So now look again, like look, you have 2 choices, right? First option, do nothing, do not take this. Again, do not take this leap of faith, right? Which is 100% risk free, right? So that could be your first option, right? Our second option, make the small investment today, right? Compared to the whole value that you'll get in return, right? And give it a shot, right? So if it works, great. If it not, if it doesn't, right? Just ask for your money back, right? Because like, look, there is a 30-day money back guarantee, right? So you pay for this, and in 30 days, if you think your voice hasn't improved tenfold, and what you paid for it, and what you paid for it isn't like 10 times the value that you get out, right? Then even if it's 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, you can ask me. Yeah, you can ask me for a money back guarantee. I'll give it back to you. Again, like if I cannot give you the value, I don't deserve your money. Got it? Right? So go to this link, right? Guys, go to this link, click on the link, and get the 50% off, guys. Get it. Just get it. So, like, I'll do a call with you guys tomorrow, okay? And get it 50% off. If you guys do not take action today, you guys will end up paying $30,000. You guys really want to do that? Just pay $500 today. Right? And you get 50% off. It's just because of this. Otherwise, we won't say this, right? So again, real question, right? Is it worth gambling a few minutes, or like just to go ahead and check this out, right? And which if it even does half of what I've claimed for today, right? This masterclass will pay for itself. Like just think about it. You're gonna be making 30 to 50K a show, one show, and you just make everything back. Just think about it. One show. Just think about it, right? Is that worth it? Worth it? Sure, Dhruv. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Dhruv. All right. So yeah. All right. So again, like look. This is the tale of 2 people, right? When I was back in school back in 2008, my first story, right? So like again, there was this other friend of mine. He was extremely talented, right? And he could just sing. He was a natural singer, right? He was extremely talented, right? And me, I wasn't. I trained everything in my voice, right? From the ground up. That's the reason why you can give me a question and I'll answer. The proof is right in front of you, right? And I'll answer to you right now, right? So again, I wasn't talented, but I was 100% committed. If you guys are committed, let's do this. Click on the link, and get your bonus right now. Get your bonus, right? Okay. So now look, this is the whole complete package that you're gonna get, right? And it's worth 1,40,000. You're just paying 15 for that. Just think about it. And for today, all you need to reserve your spot to get it at 15 is pay the 500. That's it. Get the ticket right now. Just click on the link, right? Just click on the link and get the ticket, right? So like, look, this is what the 90-day roadmap looks like. This is what happens when you enter into the boot camp, right? First phase is the preparation phase, right? So week 1 and week 2, right? So what we do over here is we will break down your favorite songs, right? So like we will try these exercises in your voices, right? And like see how it fits, right? That's what we do in the first one week and second week, right? The first 3 to 10 weeks, right? Then apply those in your favorite songs, right? Once we do that, then we learn about other exercises that we can do to maximize the game, right? So you see, completely opposite, right? We use your favorite songs to help you learn to sing. How cool is that? Give me a thumbs up if you think that's cool. Give me a thumbs up if you think that's cool. Right? Awesome, guys. All right. So again, phase 2 and 3. So phase 2 is that, right? Phase 3 is a transformation phase, right? So over here, what we do is we let you go out and perform, right? Make a name for yourself, right? That's what happened in phase 3, right? So this is how the whole thing happened, right? So again, if you didn't sign up immediately, right? Reason 1, if you're skeptical and think this does not work, then you have no question. Like look, I've answered almost any question, right? And if you're worried, there's also a 30-day action taker guarantee, right? Of course, if you take action, right? If you get in, right, and you take action, and if you don't see results in your voice, right, it's an action taker guarantee, right? So you just get your money back, right? And that cannot happen. No one has ever said that it hasn't worked. None, 0. Right? So reason number 2, right? Your dreams can come true, and you can make it a reality. It's now or never, guys. It's really now or never, right? Like life comes down to like those small decisions, right? One decision can change your entire life. Let this be that decision, right? Go and click on the link, right? Get 50% off right now, guys, right? And reason number 3, right? If you think it's hard for you to pay 10K, 15K, like so just do the payment plan, right? So like that's the thing, guys. Just like pay 500 right now, right? And once you get in, you just pay 5K, right? And then the next month, right, 5.5K, and then the next month 5.5K, right? That's how it goes, right? So again, guys, I'm nothing special, right? I have my own flaws, right? I'm not good at keeping things organized, or waking up the time every day, or even keep up high-fat foods. So you guys have looked at me, so you guys know I love food, right? So so again, but I can still sing because I'm committed. Again, like everybody has flaws, guys. Me too, right? I'm nothing special. I'm not like an extraterrestrial, like ET, like not an alien. Okay, so again, this is what you guys are gonna get, guys. This is what you guys are gonna get. It's worth 140,000, right? Just think about it, right? So again, get started just right now. Again, only 5 people, right? So you can pay this, right? Or pay 3 payments, right? But for today, you can just pay. You can just pay the 50% off. Get the 500 right now. Who's ready to do it right now? Let's go. All right. Who's ready, guys? Who's ready? Who wants to do it? Who's ready? I think, yeah, Ankit is ready. Ankit is ready to do it. All right. All right, Ankit. Okay. Cool. All right. Anyone else? Who else wants to do it? Who else wants to? All right. Supratik, you want to go? All right, Supratik. Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. You have the link, right? Check the link in the chat. Just check the chat. Okay. Check the chat. You have the link over there. All right. Okay. Ankit bought the ticket already. All right. Congrats, Ankit. You are getting it at 50% off. Awesome, guys. Awesome, Ankit. All right. Philip, I'm leaving. Okay. Sure, Philip. Sure. But get the ticket, or else you'll be paying 30K. Go ahead, Philip. Just pay the 500 right now. Get the ticket for 50% off. And of course, like we can take it off the cost. We can take it off the cost, guys. Let's go. Jid, did you see the link? Yeah. Click on the link and get your 50% off ticket. Good. Ankit has done it already. Yeah. What is it?
I will see links. No, I can leave if you don't mind. Then I can leave this.
Yeah. You can just click on that, and you can just make the purchase right now. So otherwise, you won't get 50% off, man. You'll be paying 30K. So like just click on the link, right, and just get it right now. Because once this ends, Once this ends, this is going to be ending in 10 minutes now, right? You just have last 10 minutes to get 50% off right now, guys. So in 10 minutes, the 50% off will be gone. So if you want it, let's go get it. Last 50% off, guys. Let's go. Last 10 minutes. If you guys have any questions that you guys want me to answer, I'd love to answer, right? I'd love to answer you guys, right? So just click on the link over here, Jid. You can just click on the link and let me know. All right, guys. Last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes, guys. Let's do this. Ankit is already in. Ankit, do you want to say something? Ankit, I'll just unmute you, okay? Ankit, if you wanted to say something.
Yeah,
Ankit.
Yeah, Abhi, I want to tell you that I'm really excited for this course.
Awesome, Ankit. Awesome. Really excited to teach you.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to join this course. By the way, I hope you don't really mind I joined too late.
What?
I hope you don't really mind I joined the session too late.
Oh, no, it's okay, man. It's okay. I understand, man. I understand. At least you joined, you know? At least you joined. Yeah. It's all that it takes is a commitment, guys, you know? Like, you know, some things it's out of our control, but, you know, once we have that control, let's commit to it, right? And you did. You did it then. So awesome. All right. So click on the link, guys. We are 9 minutes left now, guys. 9 minutes to get 50% off, or else you'll be paying 30K for something you could have just paid 50K for. So just get the 500 link, guys. Ankit has already done it. It's a great thing. All right. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Last 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. 8 minutes, guys. Hey, Rishad, I sent you the link on your WhatsApp too. I sent you the link on your WhatsApp too. Just check the WhatsApp, all right? All right, I sent it on your WhatsApp too. It hasn't been like sent yet, delivered yet. Yeah, Jid. So Pratik, yeah, what you saying?
You send the link in my WhatsApp too. I'm really having a rough use in my network.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jid. I'm sending it to you on WhatsApp. All right, here we go. Yeah. It hasn't delivered yet. Sent. Philip, send it to Philip too.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, all right. It should. I don't think it has been sent yet. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. All right, ready? So we have last 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes, and we end this, guys. 7 minutes, and we end this. Last 7 minutes, guys. Get it at 50% off. Here, should. Let's go. Ankit has already got it. I think even Nirmal has got it. So yeah. Okay. All right, Jid. Let's go. Let's go get it. All right, guys. Last 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. 6 minutes now. 6 minutes now, guys. Let's go get it. Good, you got it, right? Super
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Just click on the buy button and get your ticket, right? So you can get it at 50% off. Come on, let's go. go, guys. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. We're starting from our next month. From next month, we're gonna be starting the boot camp. All right. So from the beginning, so you will be with four other like five guys total, right? So yeah. So you guys will have a very closed session, right? So you guys can fix your own problems, right? Okay, and like get one-on-one attention, right? So, okay. Good. So, Pratik, did you get it? All right, guys. Last 5 minutes, guys. Last 5 minutes. I'll be ending it now. Last 5 minutes, guys. I think you're the last guy to do it now. The other guys have got it.
Okay, have a good night. I'm gonna research. Okay. Okay. I'm having a
Guys, last 3 minutes, guys. Last 3 minutes, and we're closing it. The last chance to get a 50% off, guys.
Hey, I'm gonna research later on. Okay. I'm really having a issues in my network right now.
Okay, sure, man, sure. So just go ahead and buy the ticket. All right. So we'll be closing the session right now. All right. Thanks for attending, everyone. All right. So it was a great session, guys. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a nice sleep. All right. So if you want to get your 50% off, like right now, maybe time, do it. You still have 5 more minutes. All right, guys. So bye, bye, guys. Take care. Take care. Good night. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Thank you so much for attending, guys. Bye, bye.